volley. LeBron James, his first touch of the game. Here's Drew Joyce, the hero of last year's state championship. Taylor will continue inside, runs right to the glass. James, the off-balance follow, won't count. That's a list in 1992. Steal out high, James. Miami East recovers the jump stop and the bucket.
That's what the crowd came to see right there. That athletic Hoosiers and watch Rocky. We knew they were going to start out pretty good today.
Inside James with the Shivington post defense against James. That's just tough to stop. Do all you do. Vikings with a chance. Move on the fly. Oh, what a away. As Mubal went airborne, drove a little floater in the lane. LeBron James said nope.
That's James' second block here in the first half. Big momentum builder here. He had an open layup there. You thought, here, a nice look at it right here. Didn't see him at all. James comes out of nowhere. Blocks it out of bounds. Today, it's going to be important here in the second half to see if the Vikings, what kind of fatigue they're going to have. Another turnover right here and steal.
LeBron James, the final, but Wayne Trace was able to make it a game where they had a shot late. Miami East wants to keep it in that area.
We talked about Drew Joyce. There he goes. He's going to go. And because they do such a nice job, they have such good athletes inside, it forces you to cover them, but he ends up open on the perimeter.
James with the steal. Glides in and finishes with a flourish. LeBron James ignited the crowd in the semis with a ferocious dunk, and he got the St. Vincent St. Mary folks worked up again.
There we see it right here. He takes off, elevates, stretches. Big three right there.
Lead at 10 for St. Vincent St. Mary, and they run out again. The lead to James and another slam.
Chris, nice look to his left. James with a nice dunk. He does it so easy.
Romeo Travis inside on Comer. James the rebound and the follow. It goes. Counted and a foul. LeBron James strong inside, averaging 9 points a game. Calls his appearance in the state championship the most exciting thing that's ever happened to him. Lots of excitement from LeBron James. The reverse layup here at the Value City Arena. Turnover forced by Akron St. Vincent St. Mary. You wonder that this gets a little tight, but LeBron James is the type of guy.
He'll be forced to foul.
As we near the minute mark, boy, nice pass inside and getting free and score. Now the benches will be emptied with 15 seconds left. There's James matching his season average. Says his best friend is his mom, Gloria. An only child, LeBron James.
Well, Coach Mack is seeing his starters and his players coming over.
LeBron James is a name that speaks for itself. He's led Akron St. Vincent St. Mary's to a national ranking, but more importantly, the Irish are looking for another state crown.
My teammates and all of us want to get 4 championships here, get 4 banners up in the gym. And if we can do that, we go down as one of the best high school teams in America.
They've got to control LeBron and the James gang. Get ready for a dunk fest next on Fox 1762.
Throwing a turnover to start.
Mraz on the run. There's LeBron. Easy to see why he's the best player in the country. Drew Joyce misses the 3. Rebound loose on the floor. LeBron with the putback. Simpson throws in the forecourt ball.
Knock out another one.
LeBron on the open floor. He's already talking. 6 for James, helping out defensively, comes up with the steal. Leads it down the floor to Romeo Travis, wide open. Easy 2. Denmark's lob down low. Oh, Brown has his. Fiore, Sean Brown, he could have gone into the backcourt, and then a bad pass. James in the open court. LeBron James with 8 points.
Defensive stop, George Jr.
LeBron then goes to the hole. Double team leaves Romeo Travis. George Jr. urging his team to pick up the pace a little, but they lose the ball. James into the forecourt. Goes by Denmark to the basket, put it up on the rim and in.
Tough shot.
Krieg. He'll run the floor, go right to the hole. Nice dish to shoot with Derek Van Cobb. Nice pass. Oh, yeah. And then to Chad Mraz. James from the baseline. Good.
Tough shot.
Wants to watch this baby.
Nice pass by LeBron, and they doubled him that time. He finds Corey Jones.
That's why are waiting for is a win today to get into the finals. I don't think they care how the ball goes through the basket.
It goes. They force the turnover. LeBron, here he goes.
That's what the.
There's your scoring clock. LeBron James. That's his first 3 of the day.
Oh, the fingers are a little warm.
Up
We
there
can't
too.
see that one. Oh, nice pass by LeBron. Game. And that's something that Drew's probably going to have to deal with here in a couple of minutes.
A nice pass again.
You know, if LeBron takes over a game quickly and the other guys, hello,
Left hand.
don't get into it offensively, I think it could hurt down the road, but
I think that made us a better team. Personally, you know, we didn't want to feel like that. And last year it was an accomplishment that we didn't want to have. You know, it was a bad accomplishment. You got good accomplishments, you got bad ones. And this year we had dedicated it, you know, to our Lord Jesus Christ, and I think that's what made it a lot better for us to focus this year.
Run outside in the matchup zone, which is a staple. Inside they go, and the slam dunk right away. He has all 5.
And see, that's what they have to take semifinal.
3 team fouls on Alder. James finds a seam. That's too easy.
No, that's just beautiful. I mean, he made it easy. I mean, the defense was there.
LeBron James elevates and dunks.
See, that's the kind of play that can get him going and his teammates. A great anticipation.
Joyce. McGee looking inside. James got a hold.
Yeah, good.
LeBron taking it in the lane. Count it in the foul. Great athletic move.
Creativity. You know, with a player of that talent, sometimes it's just you're better served just to go in there and just take what the defense gives you. One step, a couple players inside, using that left arm somewhat to kind of clear some space, but he'll go to the line for the 3-point opportunity.
Adam Gill with the personal foul, his first.
First couple of baskets, and there's LeBron. That's when he's at his best, taking the ball in. Like Aldridge in a boxing one on LeBron.
LeBron taking it to the hole, got the roll.
To no avail. It's just LeBron against 5, taking it inside.
14, clean block by Travis. Out to James, they can take the lead. James,
Nice. Very nice.
22-21, Akron, St. Vincent, St. Mary's. James takes it out of midair. And St. Vincent, St. Mary's has taken the 1-point lead on the hoop by LeBron James. Tremendous future ahead of him. He'll get the ball and get the bucket.
Prince, and he wants to win a championship.
And he gets a steal after 2 free throws. Count the triple.
Now he started.
St. Vincent here in this 4th quarter, and James has it on the glass and in the air and in the bucket.
Wrist in Chicago. NBA players Quentin Richardson on hand, along with Darius Miles and Eddie Curry, along with the Pat Jimma agents and fans. Watch as James would take off almost 15 feet from the basket in a summer league game at Julian High School, only to be undercut by C.J. Wallach. Watch it again in slow motion. He landed on his left wrist, which was disfigured. But the good news, he should be out only about 6 weeks and is not a career-threatening injury. The Northeast Ohio.
It makes it tough to keep those guys motivated, keep them going. So then we have another issue where Brian gets all the pub, and you got other guys who are playing just as hard and getting none. So it was really difficult keeping those guys up, keeping those guys focused, making sure that they understood that it was a team. It wasn't just a one-man show like some in the media wanted to try to portray.
His game of LeBron James, his game I think has been overlooked a little bit. He's solid on the defensive end of the floor, and he has the first bucket of the game on the offensive end. Irish inbound the basketball. Roger Bacon's up by 3, 5-2 early on. Speaking of threes, Drew Joyce the third, and that 3 is very appropriate at the back end of his name. Game tied at 5. LeBron James, though, changes that with a 3. Misses the shot, and the Irish on the run out. James crosses over. Phillips grabbed him as he goes in. Does the shot count? That's the question.
He was in motion.
Get a look at it coming up here.
Strong move down the middle, going through 2 guys. Now, folks, not too many people.
James working on Wyrick. Spins to the baseline, leaves it inside for Travis.
Super pass. I want to be under control, and they answer you real quick if you're not paying attention to getting back.
James a spot up three. And the lead for 36% of his threes. The sixth time we've been tied here in the first half. Travis attempts to break. 95 seconds remains in the first half. We're tied at 27. James to Travis underneath. First half numbers in this game really would reflect the score. Pretty much even with the way the first half has gone, and St. Vincent St. Mary trailing by a point at 31 times in the second period. Roger Bacon turned it over 5 times in the first half as well. LeBron James handles as we start the second half and puts his team right back on top.
Good
James,
pass.
nice leave in the lane. Travis finishes with a...
They don't want to run consistently, but they run when the opportunity presents itself. With basketball, he knows what's going on there. This team is getting beat up in the paint.
James tries to muscle inside. The shot.
I see 2 against 5. The other 3 guys for St. V are just out there. The other three guys have to get involved in this game. Otherwise, they have no chance.
James with the spin into the lane and the finish. Remember, Raz with the heads-up defensive play. The second personal foul on Josh Hausfeld. Lob from Joyce to James.
The free throws now. It's V's opportunity.
Travis, the high low to James, and the finish.
Very solid, boy. They are very solid. They are good role players.
Good if it goes, and it's out. LeBron James banks in a 3 at the buzzer on the offensive end of the floor than on the defensive end.
Oh yeah, well they keep throwing it into him in there, and he finally gets one to go down.
They lob it inside now to James, and he scores off the glass in close to Akron St. Vincent St. Mary. Here's a steal. James on the bust out. Let's see what we have here. A big slam. 1982.
They've made a defensive change here. Wyrick is not on LeBron now. They got St. Clair on him, and LeBron is going to the basket.
And it draws the foul. St. Clair.
Here's St. Clair trying to guard him. Not enough foot speed to guard a guy like LeBron to the hoop, and LeBron finishes very strong.
Point lead for Cincinnati. Roger Bacon. Under a minute and a half to go. LeBron James glides to the baseline and goes airborne and finishes with a big-time flourish.
Woo, that was...
Irish push it ahead.
You gotta get a...
James into the lane now. Plows over St. Clair. A blocking foul is called. Count the basket and a foul. LeBron James. Get a look at it here.
Nice little spin move into the middle. Could have been an offensive foul
It
there.
sure could have been.
Could have been an offensive foul there, but he gets away with it. Now he has to make free throws while he waited so long to get himself going. Here again with a super dunk.
It's just a dunk on amateur video. Him blowing a rim to smithereens. But it only lengthens the legend of LeBron James.
I'll be amazed by some of the things that I do on the court sometimes.
Goes LeBron all the way.
To be able to make some kind of shots that, you know, a lot of people can't make, and to make passes a lot of people can't make. But I'll let my coaches and my friends come up to me and say, LeBron, what's going on with all this? Why are we getting so much exposure?
Everyone wants to get their hands on him. Nike, Adidas, the Cleveland Cavaliers, his high school teachers. But some things about James need clearing up. First being talk that his head is bloated.
Before I was in the stable house that I'm in now, I had moved at least 7 times in a year. And when I was living where you was talking about, Elizabeth Park, down in the projects, you know, it's hard times. You see everything from crackheads, you know, to drug dealers, to gunshots every night, to police sirens. And I think it just made me stronger.
Another claim is that he's another of the Michael Jordan youth. That he's in love with just the dunk and the jump shot.
He wants to make the great pass as much as he wants to dunk the ball. I like to share the wealth, you know. I just don't like getting all this for myself. It's all about the team. He's the first one to tell you he's never won a game by himself. I know every night I can go out there and score 50. I can easily be a ball hog, shoot all I want, because, you know, I got the willpower to not do that, because I want to see my team be excited too. And last year in the playoffs, at halftime, I had 5 points, 9 rebounds, and 9 assists. And a guy had asked me, you know, it was a pretty bad halftime, isn't it? I said, how? You know, I'm sharing the ball, I'm getting rebounds, I'm to the point guard, and at halftime we was winning by 35. You know, it's not bad at all. I'm loving it.
Not that he doesn't have a lot of Jordan in him. In practice, he's so competitive that everyone, including his coach, is fair game.
How was that not a part of the play?
No. The shield was right here. The ball was right here. We're going to spread the play. Go.
Even if you don't,
Go.
you set it up.
But when these practices are over, it's him, not his coach or his teammates, who's on the cover of magazines. It's him at 17 who has to deal with his wristbands being sold on eBay and his high school games being televised nationally, with Dick Vitale announcing.
My concern now is that we have put him on such a high pedestal that he can't live up to it. Even if he's successful, there's going to be those who say, well, he didn't do this. Well, he didn't do that. You know, and I feel for him for that because, you know, that's not fair. He's only 17.
Everyone, when they was younger, wanted to fly like Jordan, wanted to dish no-look passes like Magic, wanted to jump out of the gym like Julius, and wanted to shoot like Bird. You know, it's great to be compared to some of the greats.
To LeBron for a jam!
You can read Tom Friend's complete and play.
With the ability to put the ball on the floor, he's a good shooter, maybe not a great shooter, but I think he can be even better. But he's so physically imposing. He's 6'7", 6'8", a solid 235. He is a man, and physically and skill-wise ready to play in the NBA as we speak, and would be an impact player on that level. But what's even more impressive about LeBron James is the way he sees the game. He's a great passer. And at 17, I mean, I can't fathom how he is able to see the game at that age. He passes the ball so well.
You know, when I'm out on the court, it feels to me like no one is paying attention to what I'm doing. No one is paying attention to what my team is doing. We're just out there just playing like we've been playing. Like we was on the outdoor court, 2 o'clock in the morning, no one was there but us. And when we out there, we just all about focus. And that's how you gotta look at it.
It may fade into the background when he plays, but the world is watching LeBron James. He's protected by an alliance formed by his mother Gloria and other people he came to know and trust during his disjointed and often dangerous childhood. Ironically, the cast of his real-life melodrama became LeBron's front line later in life.
We build what we call our inner circle. And in the inner circle are people that help nurture LeBron coming up. Will there be someone that could penetrate the system? I hope not. But we'll do everything in our power to make it work and try to keep it very, very close.
I think what keeps him focused is that group, that core group of people that he's always been around, that he's comfortable with, that he knows isn't going to try to get him or out to get him or want something, you know. It's the same people who was with him when he didn't have anything. Those same people are with him now that he's become such a phenomenal basketball player.
Sorry.
LeBron James is at the center of a swirling national phenomenon. Names like Jordan and Magic are mentioned in conversations about his basketball ability. His home games were moved to the University of Akron to accommodate the fans. His team is touring the country this season, one of the hottest tickets in town. And according to those who know the game, his game deserves all the hype.
He's blessed with some very unique athletic ability. Not only is he 6'7" or 8", but he's very, very skilled. He's pretty much even-handed. He goes to the left as well as he goes to the right. And then the understanding of basketball. He wants to make the great pass as much as he wants to dunk the ball.
And last year, in the playoffs, at halftime, I had 5 points, 9 rebounds, and 9 assists. And a guy had asked me, you know, it was a pretty bad halftime, isn't it? I said, how? You know, I'm sharing the ball, I'm getting rebound, I'm to the point guard, and at halftime, we was winning by 35.
He's been a phenomenal player for so long. It's just it's his canvas. You know, he's an artist, and that's his canvas. I mean, that's his work. That's his, you know, he's making masterpieces every time he steps on the floor. It's just something in him that makes him stand out far and above over everyone else, and it's that superstar quality.
My concern now is that we have put him on such a high pedestal that he can't live up to it. He never said that he's the next Michael Jordan. He never called himself the chosen one. On the court, I have no concerns at all about whether he'll be able to handle it. The off-the-court things are what concern me the most. I'm concerned about, you know, the NBA lifestyle. Will it chew him up?
Right now, he still lives with his mom in subsidized housing in West Akron. $1 million contracts, endorsement deals, plus the pressure to blend in with his new peers, to meet everyone's expectations, including his own. That's what's next for LeBron James.
I think I'm setting the bar for myself, you know, and I'm just gonna keep working hard and keep doing what I keep on doing, what I've been doing for the last 4 years to get myself better. I'm LeBron James, and that's not gonna change.
So the lead is still 7. This is the shooter, Corey Jones. And there's James with a follow.
I'll tell you, he got up and down the court there, and he saw that great competition.
Stolen by Brandon Weems.
He's the truth. But a lot of guys can dunk. You know that. Can you do that, Bill, when you were a kid?
Explosive dunk.
In transition, finally an opportunity to show the elevation, the windmill, the creativity, the extension, the elevation.
Began playing with 3 of his boyhood friends. They've all grown up together, went to high school together, and he likes setting them up. Here's Weems for 3 and get James the assist. Both point guards in there together. James still on the floor, and he's got a size advantage on Swan, and there they go.
That's a mismatch. That's a...
Coach, a little bit about Oak Hill Academy in Virginia and some of the great players that have gone through there. That's a young Jerry Stackhouse from a few years ago. Jeff McInnes, of course, another great player that they had at about the same time, and Ron Mercer, another Oak Hill alum. They've had 17 McDonald's All-American.
I've seen a lot of the great guys. I've coached some great players. I've seen McGrady in high school, and Grant Hill, and Kevin Garnett, and all those guys. Vince Carter, had Jerry Stackhouse.
Thanks very much for the time. Good luck.
Sure, thank you.
Steve Smith, the head coach at Oak Hill.
I'll tell you one thing. What a record he's put together in his 18 years. He took over for Larry Davis, who's now coaching Furman. Was originally, as you watch him on the offensive play on the interior. There he is with the backdoor cut, starting to move a little bit more without the ball. I mean, I'll tell you what. I got one eye, Bill. I don't have 2 eyes like you, but I'm watching about 10 minutes here. And if that kid doesn't have stardom all over him, there's only...
Through outside influences, having his head on straight, like Steve Smith said. How do you feel about all that?
Well, are you serious? Are you serious? Are you serious? How many college guys or NBA guys can make that pass in transition? In the NBA, that's a jam for a dunk. You'd be thinking of Magic Man. Are you kidding? Take a look at that pass, Mr. Walton.
He seems to have overcome a sluggish start.
Hey, that's a great question. I'll tell you, Bill and he got the riches and fame as a baseball player.
Here comes James leading the Irish out. They were down big early, but there's another no-look feed.
There's what we're talking about, instincts, feel for the game. I mean, that is just so special, Bill.
The sense of where you are that we learned from Bill Bradley as a St. Louis high school phenom. LeBron James is moving right now at a different speed than everyone else.
Well, he's doing what you said earlier he was not doing. He has picked up the energy level, and the energy level
clean, and St. Vincent St. Mary's got it back. Travis, James.
He got away with one there. I tell you, he was ready for a windmill jam. Or do you go to UCLA?
I know what I would do.
James, what a find inside. What he projects out to in the NBA. Is he a 1, a 2, a 3, or is he just a whatever he wants to be?
He's just a player, man. He can play anywhere on the floor. I was talking at halftime with Jim O'Brien. He said, let me tell you, Dick, he said, this kid is for real. He said, I've seen him, but he possesses that rare talent.
And when you lift their spirits, when you lift their confidence level, and you just dominated the best.
Play as a sophomore in high school. Led his high school to the state championship as a freshman, sophomore. Got beat as a junior.
That's beautiful.
He's going in deep, and they can't handle him in deep, Bill. Once he gets to Maryland, the son of Darryl Strawberry, there's a guy that made some bad mistakes in life, didn't listen to the right people.
Look at the snatch. Look at the pass.
Great hands.
This
Great
guy's
hands.
fun to watch.
Great hands.
LeBron James floats over the court. Look at the way he keeps his arms up. He snatches that.
That's big time.
His eyes never drop to the floor.
Vision. Great vision all the time. Great vision.
The ball's an extension of his mind.
Oh, he knew he had that one, too.
Uh-oh, then it's chest pumping time. He knows he's good. He's got it. I'll tell you right now, my friends, he's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. There's no doubt about him being legit. I only pray, and I pray, as I told him today, I said, please surround yourself with people that care.
26 points now for LeBron James as he finally gets a three-ball to go down. Would that make a lot of kids not come to college in the first place if you put that restriction in?
College is not for everybody.
Exactly. That's another true.
About your equipment when LeBron James is around. This is a scrimmage last month. A non-collapsible rim collapsed when James went up and got it. How about another alum from this school we didn't mention? Jerome Lane, a rim breaker of his own. Remember that, John?
Pittsburgh.
Romeo Travis is a really active player and a great offensive rebounder.
Here's James. Look at the pass. Showtime early for LeBron James.
And a little extra.
A town that has seen phenomenal passing. From Walt Hazzard to Greg Lee to Magic Johnson, Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and now LeBron James laying the dime down.
Right now he's one of the best sophomores in California, but he's got the chance to be one of the best point guards in America.
Jones, the lob inside, and LeBron James has his first 2 points of the game. For him on the AAU circuit some years ago, a few years ago.
Many years ago.
There's a jumper from the baseline. Tied at 13 early in the second quarter with Bill Walton and Jay Billis. I'm Dan Shulman, and that is LeBron James.
You know, it looked like DJ Strawberry relaxed a little bit when that pass was coming in. Instead of being down in a stance, he stood straight up, and James took full advantage of him. And Shane a little bit late in getting over to put a body in front of James before he could get to the basket. But it was that initial defensive position that allowed James to get to the hole. The creator, great passer, and really revolutionized the game as a big man.
Jumper, yes.
You're not that old, Jay.
I remember you.
Okay.
But how about this St. Vincent St. Mary's team? Oh, goodness gracious.
11 for James.
This team comes out and looks so bad in the opening moments. And now, modern day has been a pipeline to Arizona for years.
Well, he had Cedric Bozeman as well, who did go to UCLA, and Jamal Sam
to do as a defender.
Well, let's find out what they do with him here. He gets his shot anytime he wants. Javonte Nelson for three, left it short, and the rebound to James. Beautiful. Bounce pass Sims and the reverse layup.
Determined a lot of it in his drive. It is different for each guy. What a pass!
Nice. Beautiful. You talked about the passing at the beginning, Jay. Oh, what a
How about that? And speaking of working.
Mater Day's been unable to get this closer than 7 or 8. There's a block by James. Strawberry still covering James. There's James inside. His first field goal.
To LeBron James's ineligibility was interrogative.
My first two questions was, what he suspended for, and how many games did he get suspended? And the two answers that came back was like, he got suspended for some jerseys that was given to him that he could have gave back, and something that was fixable. And then he was like, indefinitely, you know, he can't play anymore. And I was like, are you serious? No, it's a little too drastic, I think. I think it all comes from the attention that he's brought on himself, from not just being a really, really good player, but, you know, the age 2, you know, that he drives to school every day from 310, and, you know, when you ask for attention, you know, you're not just going to get good attention. You know, you're going to get some kind of negative.
Garnett had to deal with similar pressures when he became the first high schooler in the modern era to jump to the NBA. So he thinks he knows what James may be going through.
I just wish I knew dude a little more. I had people that I had either grown up with, you know, my fam, and people that I just trusted, that I knew that was for me. So between working on basketball, staying out of trouble, being with the people you love, and doing the fundamental things of life, after basketball. Those got me through all that. I was real fragile and real cautious of a lot of people, and people, I would just flat out tell them, so many words, get away from me. I had people that was really stiff-arming a lot of people.
And the perennial all-star hopes that James's problems will be resolved before the end of his season.
He can really give the jerseys back. Okay, they can give him 4 or 5 games or 2 or 3 games. Okay, cool, but this is the hottest thing in basketball right now. And I mean on all levels. If he's not before NBA highlights, he's right after it.
More media attention. His team is 5-0 and ranked number 9 nationally. First quarter, LeBron, I'm just going to call him Bron, first name basis, rocking the hoop. He once had just 5 points, 9 boards, and 9 assists at halftime of a game and called it a success. Look at that no-look pass. Later in the second, James with the steal, and then with the dunk. He had 6 points in the first half. Watch it again. Ooh. That's a little ridiculous. Allen Iverson showed up at halftime. Now remember, Bron only had 6 points in the first half. The answer showed up. So LeBron's like, I got to do some work. And here he comes. Bron fouled in the dunk attempt late in the third. The steal, the breakaway. He got a foul and pulled him down. He finished with 7 steals in the game. Fourth quarter, LeBron James, shake, bake, drop that like it's hot. 26 points, 5 assists. Next possession, I said drop it like it's hot. He also had 8 boards, 20 of his 26 in the second half. St. Vincent St. Mary's wins at 85-47.
And then he throws it down. Come on, he did this in a game? Yeah. Oh, he's bananas. 40. I'm going to buy his jersey.
LeBron James, he had 50 in a victory. Rising up, LeBron James. Did you hear me? 50 points, 11 three-pointers. While officials hammer out an investigation of his new Hummer H2, LeBron James went about his business on his playground, scoring a school record 50 points Tuesday night, leading top-ranked St. Vincent St. Mary to a 92-56 win over Mentor. LeBron had 11 threes, 9 rebounds, 4 blocks in less than 25 minutes. Wow.
10.
School. LeBron James, his teammates giving him rebound opportunities. Clean up there in aisle 2, I think. James, this time down in the block, and well, he's bigger than most of your average high schoolers. And one more time, his teammates missing, but James is there. He'll finish with 25 points, 15 rebounds, 8 assists, and some authority. 82-71 the final.
Now, the store owner released a statement tonight saying the association rushed to judgment. Bob Holtzman has more from Akron.
The most visible high school athlete ever has instantly become invisible. LeBron James's high school team practiced Saturday, and James was there. But while cameras caught almost every other player, James somehow slipped in and out unseen.
LeBron is a very resilient kid. He's here today. He's here to practice and work out with the guys, and, so he's doing fine.
James still hasn't commented on Friday's ruling by the Ohio High School Athletic Association. Others in Akron are more than willing to talk about it.
Now, even more than ever, who can he trust?
What I think they should do is sit down and talk, To make a decision to suspend a guy's high school career, I think is wrong.
I'm very upset about it because, I like him a lot. He's my role model. I look up to him. I have the same basketball numbers, so I'm just upset about it.
On the court, James is the envy of every child in Akron. But few people here envy what he goes through off the court.
Let's face it, I wouldn't want to be LeBron James as an 18-year-old and to
come out of a school every day and there's media following your every move. I wouldn't want that.
It's just too much on him right now. He's only a high school kid. He's going to school with his head down in classes. I mean, it's too much.
I would like any of us to look back on our lives at 18 and consider all the decisions we make and the consequences of those decisions. And I dare anyone to say that we got it right all the time.
Joyce says James is in Akron.
Rival 13th in the OHSAA's offices in Columbus. James has another option, and it is not unprecedented. His attorney, Fred Nance, could seek a temporary restraining order, keeping James eligible pending an appeal. This is not over, not by a long shot. Well, Ohio's
off like your MVP, sophomore, back in his first game after being reinstated. One of his 6 threes, 21 of 34 from the field, a career high 52 points in 32 minutes. He said, if you remember after the Hummer incident, I came back and got 50, this time 52. If something happens again, I'm going to score 52 points again. Threat or promise?
Oh, that's a promise. He set out, didn't know whether he was going to play. He came back. Beware of him.
Is that a promise he's going to get 52 or a promise?
Pictures with players, according to the president of the Officials Association investigating the snapshot. Mr. Smile and Say Cheese remains eligible to officiate, but he may be sanctioned.
And LeBron James showing that he's got some range. LeBron firing up the threes. At one stretch, he had 26 of the Fighting Irish's 29 points. Behind the back to Romeo Travis there. James 19 of 26 shooting, 5 assists. He had 46 points, passed Bob Huggins for 8th on Ohio's all-time high school scoring list as St. Vincent St. Mary beat Zanesville 84-61.
Now, Jason Richardson may have some competition because when LeBron gets to the league, the young fella's going to be doing that. That's fairly, you got to tee him up on that, don't you? And, oh, climb the ladder, 22-11 in front of 13 grand in the University of Dayton Arena. St. Vincent St. Mary wins by 33.
Authorized by him this week.
On Thursday.
And off the inbounds play, LeBron taking it to the goal. Nice little two-hand reverse there. James with 24 in the game, then off the missed shot. Little stick back there. Also saw on the defensive end, he held Archbishop Hoban's leading score to just 3 points on 1 of 11 shooting. You know who that is, don't you, Scott? That's June Wilder. St. Vincent St. Mary's wins 84.
James always draws a crowd. Tonight was no different.
He's like the next Michael Jordan, so my brother told me he had to get a picture.
Talk about a picture-perfect game that brought out some megastars. Shaquille O'Neal got a courtside escort to catch number 23, and former Cavs player and Cleveland native Ron Harper.
All the fans out here, it's good for the game, it's good for his school, it's good for him.
LeBron, Shaq, everything. It's great for basketball.
St. V up against Orange, a close game at the start, but second half, James turned it up a notch.
These kids play at a totally higher level than average high school teams.
And what did the man himself think about the evening?
I love the crowd. I'd rather thousands to come to see us lose than hundreds to come and see us win. You know what I mean? And I love the adversity.
It's for seniors, that you know. The nation's best player just might be a junior. His name is LeBron James. His playground, St. Vincent St. Mary High School in Akron, Ohio. LeBron James is so good that some say he could be the #1 pick in the NBA draft this year. That's if he was allowed to enter it. Bob Holtzman introduces us to LJ.
To LeBron for Jim. Here goes LeBron all the way. Two-handed jam.
LeBron James has about a 40-inch vertical leap, unlimited range on his jump shot, but the strength of his game could be his passing.
Some of the stuff he do, I sit back, I look over at my teammates like, dang, I know he didn't just do that.
Last season, he won a second state championship and was the first sophomore named to USA Today's All-America team.
He's the best player I've seen at the high school level in my life.
James outside for 3.
He's an all-around great player. He has it all, definitely. He's very athletic. He has a lot of poise, and he can do almost everything.
James is young enough to have been born during Michael Jordan's rookie season and talented enough that some say he might be the next Jordan. The two number 23s have already played together.
I heard from an NBA source that this summer when he worked out with Michael Jordan that the two best players in the gym were Penny Hardaway and LeBron James.
For me, it could be compared to Michael, Magic, you know, Kobe, all the ones that's making so success in the league. You know, it's great, and I'm going to just keep working hard, and someday it could be another one that could be compared to me.
James has created such a buzz that his team can no longer play here in its own gym. It's too small. They now play their home games at the University of Akron, where the capacity is about 6,000. And you never know who might show up.
When Shaq came to our game the other day, that was crazy. I mean, I know he's a good player, probably the best player in the country in high school, and he'd be one of the best players in college if you added that too. But if Shaq shows up to your game, I don't know, that was just wild to me.
I wish there were a book or something I could have read beforehand, but this is, you know, this is all new territory.
Every game that we have is sold out. You know, I can remember my freshman year, it was only 300 people in the stands, not knowing nothing about us. But now it's sold out every night, you know, 5,000 to 6,000. And, you know, but I'm liking it.
James is already the subject of a sneaker war between Adidas and Nike. His high school wears Adidas, and James receives custom-made sneakers, complete with his initials and number. Nike says it's trying to build a relationship with James and his family, but can't sign him until he turns pro.
Hopping and bouncing, shaking and baking, goes to the basket, scores. Nice play by LeBron.
James thought about challenging an NBA rule which says you can't turn pro until your high school class graduates. He figured he's as old as Ty Tryon, and he's a pro.
You know, golfers come out, you know, they start young, you know, that's how it is. But, you know, life is not fair. So you just got to live with life, and you just got to be patient. I've been patient this long, I can be patient for another year.
Remember, we're a team sport. It's not golf or tennis or figure skating. It's very difficult for our teams who have to make judgments on player talent to do so when a player is, is very young.
James is 17. He's staying in school. He says he's thinking about college, but few expect him to go. In the meantime, the legend continues to grow of the schoolboy from Akron, who some say just might be the next Jordan.
If all goes well and he stays healthy and continues to remain focused as he has been and work to improve and get better, someday that statement may be very, very true.
Get another next Jordan. Speaking of...
Is his game ready to be ultra competitive on the league as he will be in the future? The answer is probably no. He's only 17, 18 years old. But, you know, LeBron James has got the full package. I saw him this summer. There's nothing he can't do on a basketball court. He's got a unique understanding of the game. He's very athletic. He can shoot it. He can handle it as well.
To work out with NBA stars like Jerry Stackhouse, Penny and Tim Hardaway, Antoine Walker, and a man LeBron James idolizes, Michael Jordan.
The first visit when he came home, he was in awe because that's his man. That is his man. And he was more like, Mom, you are not going to believe who I met, the king of basketball. And I'm like, Michael Jordan? He was like, yeah. So he was really excited.
I mean, that's a dream come true for me.
Is that the first time you ever?
Yeah, that's the first time. You know, it was so shocking that I mean, when I first seen him, he didn't even look real, you know?
But with each visit, LeBron became more and more comfortable around Jordan.
First time it was me and Michael Jordan, now it's me and Mike.
Be like Mike, play like Mike, succeed like Mike. That's the vision of LeBron James.
That's my long-time goal. I want to get to the NBA, you know? If it's not 2 years, 3 years, 6 years, I want to get there sooner or later. And I'm going to get there. It don't matter, just a matter of time, I'm going to get there.
Basketball is LeBron's future. That's why it was such an odd sight in September to see the country's best high school basketball player standing tall among the Fighting Irish football team. He originally was going to skip his junior year of football, but could not bear to watch. LeBron was going to play football, and the risk of injury didn't matter.
The first week when they played Garfield, and I was in the stands, I really missed them. I missed them a lot, and I missed being out there on the field helping my teammates. And that's what I miss most about it, man. Me just having fun.
Initially, though, that decision didn't get full support from his mother, Gloria.
I said no. I said no. I was worried. I didn't want him to be injured behind cheap shots, you know. But then I had to think about it and remember that he's 16, he's still a kid, and he wants to play, and he enjoys playing.
Actually, when he was growing up, LeBron was very good at football. You know, watching football games and seeing how he run touchdowns back.
LeBron still holds Akron's Pee Wee record for touchdown, but he's no slouch in pads today either. Twice an all-state wideout with 15 touchdowns and 1,100 yards receiving this year.
I think me playing football makes me more hungry for basketball.
But football also held up his start to formal basketball practice. As the Irish marched to the state semifinals in football, LeBron and several teammates pulled double duty. After their day in pads, it was off to the gym.
So I knew we was gonna go far in football, and if we had played that, if we had played in the state championship game, I'd have had to play that morning at 11 o'clock and then that night at 7. So I had to keep my shot in just in case that would have happened, you know. But you know, we lost the semifinals, so I had that 1 week to prepare my shot and just to get back in some, you know, getting back in shape. That's what me and the other 4 guys on the football team did. We had to come in here after football practice and shoot as much as we could before the basketball practice was over.
That's a pretty tough transition to go from the physical contact of football to the touch game with some help from the best to ever lace them up. Play.
Can guard an opposing team's best player regardless of size, speed, or position. Not something you see in high school, rarely seen in college, but a must to make it to the NBA.
He has an excellent game at this level. He probably could do some damage on the next level, too.
That's what I worked hard for, is to get a national spotlight. You know, staying after practice every day with me and my teammates. You know, them helping me get better, me helping them get better. And that's what I want, you know. I want our team to get national publicity just as well as I am.
A unique gift to play basketball given to LeBron doesn't mean his work ethic can slip. Even after winning his 2nd consecutive state basketball title, LeBron told his father, Eddie, it was time to get back to work.
Last year at the end of the state championship, you know, he just got finished winning the state championship. He just got finished doing the press conference, and at the end of the day, he looked at me. He said, "Pops, everybody think that I'm done. I'm going to get right back into the gym and work hard because I got to do them again next year." I mean, even this summer, he and I will go to the gym. He shoot 800 to 1,000 jumpers a day.
And contrary to popular belief, great players can make great teammates. LeBron at times during a game can take over, but decides to get his teammates involved. Drew Joyce Jr. has been a friend of LeBron since the 5th grade.
He tries to get everybody in the court involved. Even if you're doing bad, he's still going to try and get you the ball in some sort of way.
If that sounds familiar, LeBron's idol, Michael Jordan, too, carries the same leadership banner, and this summer shared the court and advice with the coming attraction.
Very talented guy, and I think he's, you know, he's going to continue to get better at that young age. I've seen him play. He's very talented. Obviously, I think he feels he's still got some learning. He does have some learning to go through, but the potential is there, and you know, that's something to keep the motivation, keep the fire burning. And if he continues to work hard, and you know, he can very well end up on this level. I don't know how quick he's planning on doing that, but you know, from what I've seen, he's a very talented player.
LeBron's second favorite player is Kobe Bryant, another high school phenom during his days in Philly. Understands what James is going through since he's been there, making that leap straight to the NBA.
Ultimately, what it comes down to is the belief in yourself. And you have to support yourself. You have to have confidence in yourself, and you have to have the work ethic that instills the confidence in yourself. And if he has that, he'll be fine.
You know, I can talk to him until he blew in his face. His mom can talk to him until she blew in his face about X, Y, Z. But it only sounds better when it comes from Mike, Antoine Walker, Paul Pierce, Allen Iverson, whoever, Shaquille O'Neal. It only sounds better when it comes from the people that has been there.
And the truth into the decision of his future. Just about everyone in these Akron apartments knows there is an extremely popular tenant who lives here. A bulletin board in the entrance keeps the residents caught up on the latest news about LeBron James. But there is one problem. The mailbox can't hold all of the college letters sent to the nation's top recruit.
We only have a small mailbox, for one, but LeBron receives anywhere from 10 to 15 letters a day, still from colleges. So they won't fit in the mailbox. So the mailman has to bring them personally up to my apartment.
Which is 6 flights up?
6 flights up.
And once the hand-delivered mail reaches its destination 6 floors up, LeBron reads it all, each college making their pitch to join their program. And from the words of persuasion, James has whittled down the list to 5 college candidates.
Got Ohio State, Florida, North Carolina, of course Duke, and Louisville. They're my 5.
But James isn't just being recruited by universities. LeBron may opt for the NBA when he finishes high school. Somebody might laugh at these colleges sending you all these letters, saying they're wasting their time. Do you agree with that, or?
Oh, no, not at all. Maybe only some of the ones I agree with is probably, low schools. Yeah. Schools I never heard of. You can laugh at them, but not major colleges, because I am thinking about going to college now, because the college game is fun. You're not out there playing for money. You're not out there playing for the crowd. You're out there playing for your teammates, and you're playing for you're playing for the community that you have, and it's all passion. They all want to win.
Basketball has its starting 5, and it's ironic that LeBron quantifies in 5s, from the list of 5 schools to a room filled with pictures of his 5 favorite players in the NBA.
Oh, yeah, my #1 player is standing right over here. This is my #1 player, Michael Jordan. The reason why, his determination is great. He does a lot of things on the court. I think the leadership he has is just like mine. Well, the way I have it is just like his. He gets his teammates into the game. No one would ever think that he can turn around the Wizards like they are now. And he made Popeye Jones into an all-star on their team, just like that. The back of the door, Kobe. That's my 2nd favorite player. The reason why is, he came straight out of high school. And he has a great determination. He has a lot in common with Jordan. And he just does a lot of things on the court to help his teammates. My 3rd is the biggest heart in the NBA. For a little guy to be that little, 6 foot, and be able to score over 7'2", score over 6'11". Play hurt, elbow is great. I love Allen Iverson. My 4th favorite player is by the name of Tracy McGrady. For him to be 6'9" and put the ball on the ground and post up and shoot 3s is great. That's my 5th favorite player in the NBA, but that's my best friend in the NBA. Really? Me and Antoine Walker do talk on the phone. And I got a pretty good relationship with him, and he's a good guy, not just on the court but off the court. And that's my top 5. A lot of players on my wall have met. That poster right there, my Adidas poster, they sent it to me. And all the players who was with Adidas, went to the NBA, and maybe someday it might be me. We have to see then. So it's a question mark, and it got my face on it. Maybe someday it might be me with Adidas. As right now, you don't know. Kobe gave me these shoes, handed them to me Saturday before the Oak Hill game, and asked me if I would wear them. And, I said yeah. He won the first game of the season, and I thought they were so great. I looked at them at first like, what is those? And then, they call them the flag shoes. And I wore them in the Oak Hill game, and it gave me a lot of success.
Which shoes to wear, which university to visit, whether to test the NBA after high school. These are the questions that 17-year-old LeBron James will have to answer, and the sky is the limit. His mom was telling me that he makes decisions. Family and a tight circle of friends, they are the backbone of LeBron James, but there are plenty of people trying to get a piece of this high school junior. Gloria James had LeBron when she was 17 years old and raised him in a single-parent home. Even though LeBron has never met his biological father, he has a dad. Eddie Jackson has been a part of the James family since LeBron was 8 months old.
I got my dad. He's not, everyone knows he's not my biological father, but, I call him my dad. And, when he was there, he was great. He had some problems, but, he made up for it. and God gives you another chance, and he gave him another chance, and he's doing real well now. And he's been there for me and my mother's, you know, when we was going through hard times.
It's that biological son that I've never had, you know what I mean? So when people ask me that your son is, yeah, that's my son. I don't get hung up in the surrogate, the step, and all that. It's my son, period.
Eddie and Gloria are the ones who are deciphering the future of their basketball star, and there are plenty of business opportunities already being discussed. A shoe battle between Nike and Adidas could pay LeBron $20 million. 20 more mil if he is the first pick in the NBA draft.
I myself and his dad, Eddie, have been in contact with marketing firms, a couple agents that are interested in representing LeBron, shoe companies, Sonny Vaccaro. We were fortunate to meet Phil Knight, and from my understanding, he don't meet a whole bunch of folks. And he expressed deep interest in LeBron.
Once myself and Gloria talk to whoever it is we talk to, then we come back and let him know everything. We don't hide anything from him. Because the thing is, what we want to do is teach him, you know, because eventually it's all about him.
Business talk isn't the only thing going around. This summer, a story circulated that LeBron would opt for the pros as a high school junior, but NBA rules won't allow it.
And for the record, I might add, it was never our intention to even battle that ruling.
Never before has this even been an issue.
I can't think of any other high school player that's had the scrutiny that he's had at this early of an age. I mean, Kobe Bryant had it some, but not to this level. So this is, we're all treading on new ground here. This is new territory.
But it's the old territory that is comforting to LeBron James, and this high school junior wants to become a senior.
You know, you can't get back things like prom your senior year. You know, graduating with your class in 2003, senior night. You know, just being able to walk down the hall and just know I'm a senior.
LeBron isn't ready to break up the Fab Four. He, along with Drew Joyce III, Sheon Cotton, and Willie McGee, have grown up together and competed together. These are the guys that James shares his basketball dreams with.
He's been talking about it since about 5th grade. That's been his goal in life, to make it to that highest level.
He'd always believed that he was special, or that he was, you know what I mean, cream of the crop, because as you can see, he is, but it hasn't changed him at all. I mean, some people who really don't even know him are always trying to say that he's cocky or whatever, but that's not the case whatsoever.
Friends don't see a different LeBron, but they do recognize his surroundings have sure changed, from a make-believe magazine cover to the chosen one on Sports Illustrated. As the word spreads about this talented 17-year-old, hands are reaching in from everywhere.
You know, it's people out there. There's groupies out there. It's agents out there. It's, you know, just people out there just always trying to get a piece of the best player. You know, they really don't know who you are as a person. They just know who you are as a basketball player. But, you know, I don't let them get to me at all. You know, it's kind of like I feel like I got a shield around me, and they really can't touch me. But, you know, the only people that really can touch me is the people that had the keys, and they know who they are.
And they are the ones who will help LeBron James weigh his many options. But he is the one who will make the final decision.
7:58, Coach Drew Joyce will see the total team effort. 3 players in double figures led by Romeo Travis with 31. LeBron stayed true to form, supplying a complete performance, 21 points, 16 rebounds, 1 assist shy of the triple-double. And now with a post presence, Coach Drew Joyce challenged.
Mike and Dana have all the action in double covered sports.
Columbus for the Division II semifinal, sold out. Value City Arena to watch this one. Things didn't go very well for Poland. Here's their only lead of the game. 1-0 on a foul shot by Chad Fender. First quarter wasn't bad, though. David McGarry from the Neil Harris pass. Poland down 8-6 at this point. McGarry had 14. But here is the guy that caused all the problems. LeBron James slams it home. He got fouled, too. Irish by 7 at that point. Second quarter, Jamie Dunn firing away. He had 9 points, 3 of those right there. Dogs down 4. inside, things were tough. But Bill Bartos, got to hand it to him. He kept right in there. Poland down 16 at halftime, though, and then the Irish scored 18 points in a row in the third quarter. James finished with 32, as I said. Poland loses by 40, 76-36. Dana Balish.
Unbelievable talent. I mean, he's got all the skills. He's got the, you know, the size, the quickness, the strength. He's got it all, you know, to play at the next level. You know, there's some NBA experts that say, you know, he could be the top, you know, pick in the draft if he came out this year.
Looking at some of the footage there, obviously he threw that one down with a lot of force, but he almost seems at times just to be a man amongst boys out there, and at times maybe he just kind of relaxes a little bit because he's in a different league. Is that your impression?
Yeah, no question. You know, there's people who come and see him for the first time and say he's a man among boys. I mean, there's just times where you can see that he's not necessarily bored, but he just wants to try to do something great because, you know, he's just out there, he's doing what he loves to do, and you can tell that he's, you know, there are times when he looks like he's bored.
And you know, you're on the cover of Sports Illustrated, you're a junior in high school, you've got millions looming somewhere down the road.
Right.
What about his head? How's he handling all this?
You know, it's amazing. One of the things that impresses me about LeBron is he's able to turn it on and turn it off. You know, when he's off the court with his friends, he's still a 17-year-old kid who, you know, worries about the prom and girlfriends and just, you know, all of the things that are associated with a 17-year-old kid, junior in high school. But once he gets on the court, it's amazing the transformation he goes through, the focus, you know, just the way he prepares, you know, for every game, every practice. It's just amazing how he's able to turn it off and on and come out of that element, come out of the basketball element.
Be able to go to the
No, from what I understand, if he were to challenge the rule, there would be an appeal, and by the time that those appeals were exhausted, the draft would have already been taken place. So I guess it's a moot point. He'd have to finish, and he really wants to finish. A lot of people say he's going to leave after his junior year. He's a 17-year-old kid who wants to hang out with his friends and wants to graduate with them.
A lot that includes LeBron James, a tremendous point guard. Skip Prosser is going to really be happy once he lands his feet down at Wake Forest.
Guess what? LeBron James intent on showing that he has no weakness in this game as he dropped in a three-pointer here. Nice touch indeed. And in fact, can he run the floor? Well, we know that the alley-oop from Gary Irvin for the slam dunk. And just to make sure you know that he can shoot it from the outside well, he's 6 of 10, 15.6 rebounds as he got his team.
Up ahead of the pack, look out here. LeBron James with 17 points. Tremendous play. Well, you're amazed at the athleticism these young men.
Where the ball's coming off the glass, takes charges.
Nice play. Wow. James off the glass for Brendan Faust. Classic at the MCI Center in Washington. It is Team Black 54 and Team Silver 50. LeBron James has put on a show from inside and out. Up ahead, here comes a freebie. James takes the fadeaway and hits. That's his first shot of the second half. Here's James. Shake and bake, and what a shot.
What'd that look like?
Oh.
Who'd that look like?
A little like Kobe, including the last 9 for this team. James, unbelievable. Up ahead to Wafer, looking for James. He's got him. And LeBron drops it in. 28 away. Silver in the lead for the first time tonight since they were up 20 to 18. Beautiful block. It's Lavender at 5'7". Cleaser with 9 rebounds in the game. James with a big move. Reverse layups of beauty. 7 points for Shannon Brown. Reverse follow slam is in from James. 34 points for LeBron James to lead all.
And you know that Gary Williams likes to see his players start off on the defensive end.
Chris Paul to LeBron James. That didn't take.
Field goal percentage early for the LeBron James-led team. 66%. 2 dunks, 3 attempts.
But that's one thing these kids are going to learn with help side defense is EPA. That is still in the forefront of his mind.
Yeah, one of his good buddies, Lamar Odom, off the Clippers, same neighborhood.
So back to really pressure defense and scoring off of their defense, generating offense. Look at that pass. The no-look to Villanueva, high above the crowd. The transition defense, we won't talk about.
And the EB guarding him. We'll try to give you as much info as we can all night, too, about where some of these guys are heading. There's Villanueva again from James, who picks up another assist, and he sees a little bit of a...
Right play, the great finish by Villanueva, and then driving, drive, three to...
LeBron doing stuff. Yeah, hang on. Oh, yes. Good for him.
You know, Dan, in 1980, there were no boys or no girls in the game. It was boys only. And
all of our programs around the world that go to help children.
Ken, before we get back to the action real quick, how many Ronald McDonald...
Pulled it missed, otherwise he was home free for a dunk. Shannon Brown with a layup at the other end, and James gets his dunk anyway. And right, though, playing football in his junior year. There he is on the break, behind the back, bounce pass to...
You know, John Wooden was telling me 2 years ago that he was at a UCLA game and there was a 360 dunk, and I said, Coach, what would you do if one of your players...
Here in Cleveland. And LeBron James, of course, guys, the prohibitive favorite.
If prohibitive means you put your head by the rim, that's him.
He defeated Von Wafer. Wafer finished second. Shannon Brown.
I am LeBron James.
LeBron, Bron, or even King James. Whatever you call the McDonald Boys Player of the Year, call him a winner.
I think more than anything, what he brings is just a desire to win and a competitiveness that I love.
The man who has been LeBron's mentor for the past 4 years remembers the first time he saw a very young number 23.
He was this 9-year-old who was about 4 inches taller than everyone, who played point guard on a team. He couldn't dribble very well, but they made him point guard, and he used to back people down the court.
Once he got to St. Vincent St. Mary High School, LeBron evolved into not just an all-star player, but a team leader as well.
I came into a team that already had a leader. As the years grew on, you know, I have been seeing that Coach Drew has let me say more and more. And now the team looks at me, and they say, you are our leader.
And that leadership continues off the court as well, where LeBron carries a 3.5 grade point average.
I think the way he goes at everything, from the way, you know, he competes it with his schoolwork, to how he plays on the basketball court, to how he plays a video game against his friends, it's tenacious. He just always wants to be the best and wants to win.
LeBron's creative talents are not confined solely to the hardwood.
He's an artist. He can draw. He loves to draw, and he's, you know, honestly done a great job designing some of our uniforms, putting things together.
Now his designs are on the McDonald's All-American game.
You know, that McDonald's game it puts another burning desire in my heart. You know, have seen all the great players who've been through this, and, you know, from Darius Miles to, you know, DeJuan Wagner, that's the Cleveland Cavaliers now, and Michael Jordan and other great players who've been through this. You know, it's a great honor to follow in their footsteps.
Artist, student, player of the year all agree that the oversized 9-year-old is on the verge of big things.
I think he's just going to leave a legacy that's much greater than basketball because of his heart.
LeBron, I don't think he's going to get bothered here. Two more for LeBron James. Have gotten some extensive time here tonight.
It can't be an easy job for these coaches. They want to try to make everybody happy, but they also want to win the game. This is their chance. And what a delivery. Mid-air creation.
Push each other every day in practice, and I know both those players benefit from that.
James, left hand to lay it in. Brown with a pretty nice move in the baseline, but he couldn't finish. James leads him up the floor. Feeds it inside, and
be a difficult thing to go through.
How about the fact that he'll be a target, Tim, next year? Everybody's going to try. Mike Jones, he's had a terrific game. What an athlete.
Introduction to America of what the future of college basketball is. Jones is the guy that's really impressed me.
That impression, one for James, and it was James, by the way, who knocked the ball away. Now James with a block. He's going to take over this game.
Let him go.
Listen to the crowd now. Intensity, a notch or three in the last couple of minutes. He's going to get it back.
Well, that's the beauty of playing with a player like Chris Paul. You can give it up knowing that you're...
And Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan in high school, but the big difference is that LeBron James already is man size. I don't think he can get any bigger and any stronger. Do you think that maybe impedes some of his development? He's man-sized playing against kids right now.
Yeah, that may be. I do think...
Look at Michael Jordan, how he evolved. He first learned. Beautiful to learn. Michael Jordan.
Done that with a record crowd here tonight. Look at this.
He doesn't even have to look to lay it right. He's going to like Giddens from shooting that far out, but it's awfully nice when you can do it.
James follows his own miss, and he's got 27.
Do you think...
LeBron James, Akron St. Mary, go Irish.
Hit it and save it. You keep it in play right now. And who gets the mercy. And who gets the 2 points?
Defense, he kicks it out to Mason. Mason looks to the right-hand side, gives it back to LeBron. He thinks about it twice. In mid-air, decides I'll just finger roll it.
Well, I tell you what, he looked twice. He said, I'll put
LeBron James with the ball. He's going to do something like that.
Oh, my goodness. I just wondered what he was going to do. It is such a quick dunk. Yes.
Field so far, but remember, he's being guarded by...
That's not fair.
I just got it. Stop the Shakur, folks. Whatever you paid, you certainly get your money's worth.
They're opening up.
Oh, my word.
Believe now. I've been hearing and hearing.
Well, here's the elevation.
I believe.
There's no problem with that.
But I tell you what, that's all right. A lot of people do that.
Now watch this.
That's
Travis
good.
Outlaw on the other end.
This is what I'm talking about right here.
Oh, my word.
As I told you before, passing.
James triggering the offense once again for the West on the right wing. He's got Travis Outlaw covering him. He crosses him over. LeBron goes up and over.
Man.
Misses on that, but he'll come right back. And convert it.
That's strength right there. Strength.
You talked a little bit about Michael and his desire. I'm seeing a little bit of it here.
That's what I'm saying.
The desire.
To get to that level, you got to have that that attitude to have that desire.
Jackie Perkins put a body on him.
And he
Jackie
had no
Butler,
presence.
excuse me.
He had enough presence to know where it was. Put a little English on that ball.
6'10",
Pete Maravich in that one,
6'10", 250 with Lang and Harris. Lang wins that battle, kicks it out to James. Nice bounce pass.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's a 35-foot bounce pass on the mark through traffic.
It's just, I mean, just, and I tell you, I learned something from Bob Cousy about throwing a bounce pass. It's like feeling a base.
LeBron taking it hard, and there it is. There's that NBA body we talked about.
And made that so easy.
Yep.
So
Jackie Butler, an outlet to LeBron James. The spin, the soft kiss off the glass, add 2 more points to LeBron James. Total, he's up to 25. And he can't convert, so the 1-and-1 pays off. Here comes LeBron James in the West. Dribble drive to the middle, pulls up, shoots, hits the basket. And the West takes the lead by 1 with 20 seconds.
With the first pick in the 2003 NBA draft, the Cleveland Cavaliers select LeBron James.
There he is with his mom, Gloria. Gloria sacrificed a lot, gave birth to LeBron when she was 16, on their own at 19, living on assistance, food stamps, and here they are just a short time later, $100 million in contract, endorsements in basketball, and LeBron James makes a great American story. From tough times to tremendous success. The second player from high school selected first overall, Kwame Brown of the Washington Wizards, doing it a couple of years ago. High school games on national TV, and what has been the most impressive to me is how he's handled the unprecedented hype.
Well, you know what's amazing to me is we are actually going to see LeBron James jerseys. We're going to see Cleveland Cavalier jerseys in Montana, in LA, in New York, in Chicago. And his impact is not just going to be on the court. It's going to be felt all across the landscape of America.
you know, you got to love this guy, too, in terms of his poise and the way he's really handled himself through all this adversity. I mean, this is a great moment for him and his family, obviously, but also for the city of Cleveland.
It is for Cleveland as well, and here is LeBron James on the Sprite set with Michelle Tafoya.
Mike, thanks. LeBron, this was a moment years in the making, and even though you knew you were going to be the top pick in the draft, you said you weren't sure how you'd feel when David Stern actually called your name. So I have to ask you, what was the moment like?
It was great. You know, this is a long-time dream to finally accomplish this, and it finally showed that the hard work has finally paid off for me.
And a lot lies ahead. You will most certainly be the most scrutinized rookie in the history of the NBA. What will make a successful season by your definition in the rookie year?
You know, seeing our team get better every day. I think that's going to be the biggest accomplishment for us because last year we weren't pretty good, but if I feel like we get better every day as a team, that's going to be my biggest goal this year.
There has been some talk that they might want to play you at the point guard. What do you think?
I think I'm going to be ready for it. You know, for anything that Coach Silas needs me to do for my team to win, I think I'm going to be happy about it.
You threw out to Carmelo Anthony, basically game on. Let's vie for Rookie of the Year. Let's compete. Why will you win that contest?
You know, I think, you know, I'm not sure I'm going to win the contest. I just think that I'm just going to try to get my teammates better. You know, I'm not looking for individual things. I'm all about the team.
Well, the team wears this jersey on the road, LeBron. Here it is. Enjoy it.
All right, Cavs fans back at home.
Mike, back to you.
What up?
It was early, so, you know, preseason, I've been able to just do whatever I want to, you know, being able to control it. I don't want to say, like, do whatever I want to, like, scoring-wise, but the same thing I was doing in high school. I just think getting my teammates into the game, I always love to do that, and just staying focused at all times of the game. I don't think it has to be by scoring all the time. But when I say doing what I want to, it's just make sure my teammates is comfortable with me.
I know, you know, the offseason, funny things happen. James with a nice move. LeBron James taking it to the rim.
Other guy's got a chance. Pretty good.
Which is the other guy?
The other.
Who are you talking about?
Just other.
The other guy?
Other.
Ilgauskas. And now Miles on the run. James from Miles. LeBron James puts it down.
When you're part of the Utah High Post split series is what he's doing.
Nice move by James to set up the jump shot. Broken up by Miles. James puts it up for Davis. Udoka. Here comes James. Miles. So the Cavaliers again.
It was a bad East Coast trip for the Lakers.
James crowd
down that Christie miss. James in the open floor. Way up top to Ricky Davis, who rocks the rim.
That's what everybody loves about LeBron. Back and run the same play with Boozer because that was a nice little 15-footer. Get LeBron on the board early. Get on the board, young man. Way to go.
The first jumper of what should be many that find the mark.
That LeBron will eventually work on it.
James with about 6 inches on Mike Bibby. LeBron's second jumper of his NBA debut will go. James 2 for 2 from the floor. Connected on 4 straight field goal attempts. James going baseline. LeBron will fade away and knock it out. He's hit 3 in a row.
What I like about LeBron is LeBron went through the preseason kind of feeling his way. Now he knows where his shots are come from.
There he kissed the glass with the left hand.
When you're in a situation like that, you have to put the pressure on the ball.
LeBron James gliding and going off the square. LeBron to Boston. Sacramento turned it over after Zadrunas buried a jumper. James with a great look to Boozer. Did you see the look away? And Carlos sent it down hard.
Michael, what I loved about that play, though, the Cavs ran the break. They filled the 3 lanes, and LeBron was waiting. And here we go, baby.
Look out.
Downtown.
Number 23 with some big-time takeoff from the All-American from Akron.
One thing I can tell you, folks, the young man plays a different game when it's for real than in preseason. He is definitely a lot more active. Here we go again.
LeBron's got to rip away. I'm going to get Rick Davis a fly to the hoop.
Now that, to me, is a veteran move because you know what LeBron realized?
12 points in the first quarter, and we asked him yesterday just when he knew that he was something special.
Around 14 years old, 4 years ago, which is not too long ago. You know, I just seen my game start to elevate.
you know, beyond some other kids I was playing with. And I knew that I could make this a dream, you know, because I just love to do it. There's nothing else that I wanted to do, is to be in the gym.
What does that put it in perspective? That's 4 years ago. Most kids are their last. Ilgauskas, James, Mim, Davis, and Miles on the floor for Cleveland with 9 on the shot clock. LeBron James leaves it for Mim. Got it.
Like to see him continue to stay aggressive.
There's his first shot of the third, and it goes. Just like that.
Hey,
Here's LeBron James high off the glass. Got it to go. He's hit his first 2 of the 3. Says that's the inspiration for the number 23. He's matched Jordan's first game in the NBA. He's just surpassed it. How about that little change to the left hand? And you guys are both sitting here just smiling.
That's just athletic. Big man just there looking for the best place to pass the ball. Finally get somebody open, and they get an easy ball.
Doug Christie almost stole it from LeBron James. He almost took it as an affront.
Well, here's LeBron out in the open floor, and I got to tell you, there are not a lot of guys in this league that can go to the left hand, and I know there aren't.
We've played. He's just part of this young Cavaliers team that's playing very well against the defending Pacific. He has a shot blocked by Jot. Here comes Cleveland. Chance to make it a one-point game. They do. Whoa. Little dipsy-do. They trail by 13 at the break. LeBron James got him with it. Like it. The inbound will come from Miles on the baseline. James straight off the pass, and he hits the outside jumper.
He just fools you into thinking that he's slow. Next thing you know, he's laying the ball up on you.
That guy's not slow.
Wow. And that's what he's got to do more often, because with his size and ability and his leaping, here he has taken a great move by Walsh, gets a stick by Boozer and takes it all the way to the basket. And I've yet to see any of these veteran guys lay the wood on. It'd be a good bucket.
Here's the move Sean's talking about. Got up in the air. Miller held his ground.
And he comes off the screen, squares himself up and buries it. Last night he was 12 for 20, off to a good start.
Coming out playing with a lot of energy. Goes up for 3 and nails it. Kevin?
LeBron
Garden.
Expectations for these Phoenix Suns. Outside, it came from on top, and James into Boozer.
That's the best part of it.
Outside, they got Darius Miles. Their starting 5 back out there, and it's James knocking one in from outside. Way to a triple-double. He has filled every category so far in the first half. Oh, LeBron James!
Well, Sean Marion forced him to the base play. Watch Sean Marion jump to the baseline and say, where's my help? Well, Stoudemire gets on the wrong side defensively. He thinks he's sending him to the middle. You see that right there? Both of them are on the wrong side. Only little guys back there. You see Marbury get out of the way. But you know what, Kevin, when you watch...
And he's a very good passer out of it. James has the pass. And Bremer launching a 3. Back to James. Plenty of time on the shot clock as he creates with Ilgauskas, the recipient, under 9 lead changes in the game. James slashing his way down the lane and finds his 17th point, and he is fouled on the play.
A great pass by Ilgauskas out of the double team, and LeBron James cuts right to the basket. Nice left hand. Remember that move he made on the break last night against Sacramento? He got a steal, cut across the lane on the fly, flipped it up with his left.
LeBron James up and inside on the fly, makes it. Boozer with the rebound. James buckle up for 2 with Miles. They were doing it in unison.
On James to lift it and lace it. Cavaliers off to the quick gun arena. LeBron James running off that screen of Zydrunas Ilgauskas in the opportunity. Sixers by 3. LeBron James sliding his way through the paint. Kenny Thomas already was 7. So it's LeBron James, Jason Capono, Tony Battie, Eric Williams, and Ira Newell. Put that down, and one more coming. Pick and roll basketball run beautifully.
Boy, you can see good pass coming in. Little problem with the ball, but watch where he passed the ball. At the feet of the defensive guy, he could not move fast enough to get there, knock it down.
LeBron James trying to take Samuel D'Alembert. LeBron's triple, pure money from James, drawing the oohs and ahs out of South Philly. The tee again to set that pick out Sammons. LeBron James off hesitation. LeBron James acrobatically delivering at the window. Coleman wanted to find Buckner slashing. Glenn Robinson got his pocket picked. LeBron James will run with Ollie. Kevin Ollie, give it up to LeBron James, and James will make sure it winds up in the hole.
Well, you can give it to LeBron. Here's inside, good steal by LeBron with the hands out front. Kevin Ollie takes it down. He draws the defense and gives it to LeBron.
Well, 24-second clock was going out. LeBron James a triple. Ring it up. Dialing long distance. The one James fleeced Aaron McKee.
Good recognition by LeBron. He realized the second time he run that play. Good move. Yes.
Put that down on the double clutch, hanging it.
Head up. Now he's seeing what's in front of him. Opportunity there. Using his God-given ability to get to the basket.
4. James deep three. Book it. LeBron James the glass. James for 3.
Knock it down, young fella. Knock it down. Good second effort by Petit.
Clock at 5. James step through McKee and get the roll. LeBron James. Kevin Ollie. James another triple. He knocks it down.
And they put solid pressure on this team.
LeBron James. LeBron James, he just brought that Magic Johnson-esque hook shot out running through the paint.
Coming around the lane and the little running hook shot. Show me all your arsenal, young fellas.
Went to the rack. Bothered by Ilgauskas. Carlos Boozer will run the floor. Boozer going glass. Boozer will take down the Gill miss. LeBron James trying to attack the hoop. Terrific find. Will pull down his 6th board here in the first quarter. LeBron James will back down Heinrich. LeBron James showing that tremendous with that shot clock running out. Heinrich never got the jumper to the rim. LeBron will attack the hoop. Go glass. You can put that down. And one more covered for the stripe. Hot hooping in Chicago from LeBron James.
LeBron James getting down on the wing. The ball starts out. Kevin Ollie keeping his head up. LeBron James spread it out on the side to give himself a good angle for 2. Opportunity to go to the line for another one. Good pass by Ollie. LeBron head up right away. Inside strong.
Jumper won't go down as Boozer challenged him in a hurry. Cavaliers will push it, and LeBron James, don't hurt that rim, young man, attacking the hoop to give the Cavaliers. Now Rick Brunson trying to get up into Kevin Ollie. LeBron James will come up firing and fill up that short jumper.
Coming off
over. Ira Newble trying to catch up. Found LeBron James, who went glass with the left hand.
Good unselfish.
Now James has got numbers. LeBron James attacking the hoop. The stick back will go down as Cavaliers by 6. LeBron James just gave a facial. James brings down that tomahawk throwdown. And James on that run out as he swatted it away. Clock all went down at the same time. As James really put the throw down on Jamal Crawford.
Well, what he did was he got beat over the pick, and instead of him right there, he got beat over the pick, but he didn't quit. He stayed on the play. Good move. A la Michael Jordan used to do that all the time, and LeBron finished it, knocked the clock silly with that dunk.
Boozer being checked by Davis. LeBron James to lift it. Lace it. Pure and sweet from LeBron James. LeBron James to raise up. Got it. Big jumper that was right there for LeBron James.
The young be a good possession if the Cavaliers can get a shot.
Shot clock at 4. LeBron James fade away and fill it up. Oh, baby. The stroke was pure with the big league stroke for Paul Silas.
The young man ceases to amaze me. Good shot by LeBron. Strong upside. Knocks it.
Cavaliers timeout. LeBron James going glass with the runner. That made it look rather easy. Brown on the glass. James with a send back. The left-handed putback will go down.
Adventure for LeBron James on.
Cavaliers looking for a 6-0 run, maybe 7-0. LeBron James can't triple. It went up and kissed the shot clock and then came back down through the rim. They hold it, everything comes together. LeBron James to lift it, lace it. Look pure leaving his hand. Came up short. LeBron James quickly. James going glass. LeBron James had some hot hooping from the rookie.
But LeBron James starting to pick it up in the open floor. Hitting the top runner. Pulls
against the Cavaliers. Carlos Boozer. LeBron James to raise up and fill it up. You get the sense that the 18 in the early part of the game where it was Baron Davis getting his hand close with. Sets his trade's been made. James to triple. Got it! A huge tray from that. Here's lead it by 7. Can they close it down? Another rip, LeBron James. James on the attack with the left hand. Is he spectacular? LeBron James with a marvelous move. Out taken over. Does it at the defensive end, hit the three-pointer before that, and extremely creative here as he had to hang in the air. Into the corner. LeBron with a floater that's good.
It's remarkable, LeBron. What an addition. Called from New York, where he was staying at the time.
LeBron James continues to be hot. That's a three-pointer.
Early foul.
LeBron James, jump shot. Sweet. Foot on the line for a 2. Comes up with the steal.
What talent.
And another jumper. Rainbow. Oh, my goodness. That thing almost hit the ceiling. It came straight down.
Game, sporting a nice white mink coat, and I asked him, I said, hey, what was the value of that? He said, I can't tell you that, and I'll tell you why. He said, John and Bill are just not willing to spend that kind of cash.
And James stays hot. That's a three-pointer now. Right there. LeBron James with a three-pointer. Answers back. He now has 17. LeBron James, another three. That's good. And he had the...
They've just got him as their starting center as opposed to their third-string center.
No! The lob from the big man, but he's down and does something. It's LeBron up on the lob. The other guy wants the top.
Remember in our, look how high this guy is. Remember in our pregame meeting.
Tony Batiste. James. Rainbow again. He can't shoot, right?
But the Celtics are looking long-term. That's why they traded him.
Oh, the drive. Did you see, not just the drive, he chucked that ball like there's arm, right there.
But he can definitely palm the ball, but he lost it on the way up, so he had to kind of grab it, hold it.
Ollie, shot clock at 5 now. LeBron James, there's McGrady guarding him. Oh, my goodness! Tracy McGrady just turns back and smiles.
And he's calling for it. He's calling for it. The baseline here. Tracy plays him as great as you can. And that is a bailout with fabulous rotation. That's the kind of shot that Larry Bird used to make with regularity when he was the 3-time MVP.
What are you going to say? That's
Drew Gooden off the bench, signing Rod Strickland. Watch out.
LeBron James again.
I think he enjoys playing on Christmas Day.
LeBron James answers back with a deuce.
Remember, there's a lot of doubters out there not even knowing if I was going to graduate high school or not.
What up, baby? What's going on? A wise man told me to argue with fools. The people from a distance can't tell who is who.
No, I got everything here. I got bow, sound system.
I sold what your whole album sold in my first week.
I got the suede up top.
One was the block was Illmatic. That's the one hot album every 10 years.
I got a DVD player in here for my people who want to watch some TV. Got some video games in here.
What up, boy?
I love this thing, man. There ain't nothing. I wouldn't trade this in the world for nothing. My mama, I trade it for my mom. But anything else, I'm going to have to keep it. But if anybody want to invest in one, I'm telling you, the gas is crazy. Take you $40 to fill this thing up, man. Be killing me.
You know, because me being a famous person, I automatically get, people say that I'm a person who I'm not without not even investigating. Basically judging a book by its cover.
How you doing?
I'm all right, I'm chilling. If you just get to know me, or if you just watch me and see how I am, you'll understand where I'm coming from and hopefully I'll be able to change their minds.
Come on, Lynn. Come on, Lynn. I'm stuck.
Personally, I think if basketball wasn't his future, comedy would probably be his next big thing because he's a pretty funny kid.
Hey, get a shot at Randy's butt. Get a shot at Randy's butt.
You gotta show that on the life.
That's the life.
That ain't the life, though.
From the time he's awake to the time he falls asleep is sheer laughter on something.
That booty ain't the life.
I don't like being alone. You know, that's one thing that I don't really do.
Can we play? That's Keith pitching. Look at Keith, bro. Hey, can we play? That's Keith pitching. KB! Did they let me bat one? Come on. I'm going over there.
I love people. And me not being around nobody doesn't help me at all because, you know, I don't have nobody to relate to. Then they gonna think I'm crazy if I'm talking to myself.
You can come out. I don't want that one.
Where was that? Where was that?
They really don't think I can play baseball.
Why you don't get his
You don't think I can play baseball for real? No. Strike one. Strike one.
Keep your eyes on the ball.
Strike one. Strike two. Hey, KB, hold up, man. Hold up. I ain't striking out. Hey, he's gonna strike me out. I'm ready. Keep your eyes on the ball. Let's boo it. All right, let's go. I got you, son. You blew it.
It's not hard for me. All the things I'm doing is not hard for me because I'm just being myself.
Oh, this the bump right here. That's one of my favorite Jay-Z songs of all time. Vibe with it. So we on our way to my uncle's house, Uncle Otis Carter, Colonel, to eat some barbecue.
Oh, sweet breeze, two greens, and sweet beans too. She's a fraud, big time, big sweet run too. Me and Luan, getting our groove on, piling out the bar on our way to spa.
Everybody know Otis too around this city. I'm gonna let y'all meet Otis. Odie, what up, man? What's up? Man, I'm hungry, man.
What's up, y'all doing in the life? Yeah. Wanna come on? I'll be on TV.
Who done?
I knows one of the kids. Got everything he got, he deserves it.
Boneless chicken breast, some chicken wings, some barbecue sauce, and some fish, some catfish.
You want some juice?
I got some. Oh, okay.
You know, for me, to have this circle, inner circle that I have, I think it's great because if you haven't been on board, you know, from day one when everything wasn't so shiny, you're not really going to be able to get on it.
See a good cut? Yep, I'm eating it. I don't eat anything.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You guys want some to eat, man? One for kids. You'll see. You will see.
Well, Matt. Oh, yeah. Also, Tiger Woods' birthday is on the same day. Tiger, what's up, man? We need to meet each other, man. Holla at me, Tiger. For real. I'm ready to shoot it.
94 feet of hardwood and 2 hoops. Until he makes good on all the hype, this will be the extent of LeBron's world. Training, listening, learning, fine-tuning an already impressive game. Welcome to the Nike campus in Beaverton, Oregon. They teach a simple equation here. Ability plus marketability equals millions. And LeBron is in a class of his own. More than $90 million.
Oh, that's Vader.
That's what his Nike deal is worth. And he hasn't even scored a single NBA point.
I would say there's a lot of risk involved in what Nike did by signing him on as a Nike athlete. But I think we've all kind of done our homework and looked at the potential, and if the potential pans out and he becomes the player that everybody thinks he can be, I think we're really going to see a very, very exciting player in the league with a very unique personality. He's warm, he cares about people, he's friendly. I think that's something that we haven't seen in a long time.
What up, baby? You, man? What's up?
Was it oatmeal?
Yeah, it was oatmeal.
Yeah.
Cottage cheese.
It's his
see where you think you try to...
I ain't gonna pull my foot out, my foot gonna fall off. No.
Well, it hasn't happened yet.
It hasn't happened. I hope I'll be the first to foot fall off when I pull out here this year.
I'm not on board Nike just to wear their clothes and, you know, wear the shoes. I'm a part of a family now.
We're trying to get a lot of business done today on his shoe.
Did you get those other shoes that we fixed?
I did.
Yeah, I got them. Have you played those?
Yeah. There's about 300 people working on just your business. These are just some of them. It'll come off. Or y'all put a couple more million on my contract if it won't come off. Have you been playing in the pairs that you have?
You better turn that phone off, man.
Yeah, the mold of my foot, it was pretty crazy.
I need something to wipe my foot off.
That was just to see how my foot was shaped to the shoe. The shoe is hot. You know, once you see it, you're going to find a lot of mysteries. There's maybe 5 or 6 mysteries that has to do with me on the shoe. And if you can get it right, you'll be pretty good.
Oh, yeah. Make sure you get that same as the St. Mary National Champs this year. Ain't none of you soccer players better than me. Coach Drew, Coach of the Year. Me, Player of the Year. You know what I'm saying? Don't get mistaken by the good looks. I'll be home in a little bit. Rep them Cavs, too. We're going to do some things this year. Man, they kicked that out of me. They killed me. I've been out there looking like a fool.
Business-wise, I know what I'm doing now, and I'm not going to let nobody push me over. I just need to keep getting smarter because I really don't know everything now, but, you know, in a couple of years, maybe 4 or 5 years down the line, I'll know a lot.
James. James. LeBron James. That blue nice. Blue's nice? Bond. James Bond.
About backpacks. Cool, not cool, we should be doing them, we shouldn't be doing them.
You like that? This is my wristwear. Like this.
We're also going to have that on the bigger side.
Hey, LeBron, when you wear glasses, it's pretty much just when you're kicking it sometimes outside.
I'm bringing out everything from clothes, the watches, sunglasses, the whole nine, basketballs, bags, gym bags. I'm bringing out everything.
What about like a dock kit? Like you...
What?
A dock kit?
What's that? Who's this? So they got purple in this? Oh, yeah, this is amazing.
You like that too? Why do you like that?
Digital, big faces, interchangeable bands.
Yeah, here's what I think can separate us from everybody else.
Yeah, I'm doing most of it for the kids. I feel like that I'm a role model now, and they want something. They want something to probably try to look like me. So I'm gonna try to do my best to do that.
You look very smart.
No, these ain't bad. No, seriously, I like these. I wore like during school, I would wear like a pair of glasses, like
so you
make me look more intelligent.
Is that right?
Yeah, but mine be sleep. But at least I got them on. So half of me is there, half of me not.
Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Thanks, guys. All right, see you.
Come on, come on. I'm coming down low. Yeah, that's big time right there. That's all right.
Yep. Like we were talking about the other day, they pay guys a lot of money to just bend their knees on the weak side of the floor.
The basketball court is like another home for me, and it's just like when I go home, it's another feeling. Everything changes. I know it's strictly business because I have to get better because I know other players out there is also working out too.
Reverse shot. I'll tell you what, that looks good now. Good, because you're not short-stepping. So it's forward, up, forward, up. Gosh darn, we can make this happen. See, now that was perfect. That was good.
Great players seem to want to know how to get better. They don't think all the time they're God's gift to the game. I think he's that way. I don't think he thinks that.
Developing a little shooting stamina right now.
He said one time, just kind of whispered to me, if this makes me better, I'm going to try it.
These next 10 minutes is making you the player that you want to be 10 years from now. Fourth quarter of the third straight 7-game series, every player in the NBA is tired. And the great ones figure it out.
I know that I don't know everything. That's why, you know, I might be good at basketball, but I know he's good at what he do, and that's help athletes get better. I just take everything I can, and if I put it in the plate, you know, if it helps me, I'm going to do it.
You've gotten about 400 shots off. That's great feet now. But you got a way of just turning that sucker on.
I should call a workout. I'm tired. Thought I was going to have a vacation coming out here. They ain't tell me I had all these meetings and stuff.
But it's good, though. It's my business. It's the life.
It's like to win the lottery? Just ask LeBron or the fans in Cleveland.
coming into this year, we felt that if we ended up with the #1 pick, LeBron James would be who we would take.
Once they found out that the Cavaliers had the #1 pick, right away people came in and started trying to update their tickets or trying to get season tickets.
People have been calling ahead for season tickets my whole high school career, and now that it's going to carry on to the NBA, I think it's great because the people in Cleveland is excited.
LeBron James, here's a tune from Cleveland for you.
As a market, we've had to live with the drive, the fumble, and the shot. And now all those demons and myths have been dispelled in terms of LeBron being one of our own.
I haven't seen him play, but I heard he's compared to Jordan. I'll be watching him more often now.
So it's going to be good for the city and the attendance, too. I wish him luck, I wish him healthy, and, you know, he stops by and buy a hot dog every once in a while.
The resurgence of the Cavaliers and LeBron's role within that is going to have an economic impact and a ripple effect throughout Northeast Ohio.
Every place in the area is going to be picking up, and money's going to be made. He's a superstar already.
All right, that's for you, LeBron James. Win now. We're at #1. Cleveland, Ohio.
The light.
Thank you.
Man, who's this? I don't want to mess up and say the wrong name. Why do I have to play this game? I'm going to call you right back. I'm in the gym. This 4 right here. Don't let that dog fool you.
Every night, he's going to be in a spotlight. You know, guys in this league are going to show him that they can play better, that he's not as good, that all the hoopla and the media scrutiny is not warranted. He's got a lot of things to overcome.
Money, honey.
Me coming in with a bullseye on my back, I know adversity is going to come because if I mess up one time, you know, it's going to come, and I think, you know, I'm real ready for it.
Living under a microscope is never easy, but at least LeBron will have company. His good friend Carmelo Anthony of Syracuse is another guaranteed top pick.
You got that? What? I got that. What? Huh? What? You got it. You going to the movie? That's just stop in my Air Force One. Let me get my layup. Oh, my fault, man.
Me and Carmelo met 3.5 years ago in Colorado Springs at the U.S. Festival Trials, and you know, when two good players see each other, I think they kind of build a friendship, and since then, that's how it's been.
Go ahead and do it. Go ahead and do it. Okafor. Go ahead and try that against Connecticut. Okafor was beating it. Let me hold it. What? I'll get to you in the morning. Crazy. I'll get to you in the morning. No, you crazy. I'll foul you real quick. Charles Oakley. Man, we've been Nike campus all day. You ain't no kid no more. You too grown for me. Shit, you don't do nothing fun no more. It's crazy.
We're going to push each other in the business section and on the basketball court, and I think you do need that. You do need other great players to come in at the same time as you, because once you see how successful that person can be, it's going to make you work a lot harder. That's if you're trying to be a great player.
Who's the toughest opponent this year? Nobody. Nobody, man. You got to lie. Nobody. You're 21 for real, right? Huh? You about 21, right? You like 21. Cool. I'm 18, man. You was mad during the season? Huh? So you was mad during the season? Was it bad? Were you mad? Well, all that shit was going on. No. I was like, wait. I don't know. At the time when it happened, I was. What happened, though? Which one?
I think everything last year, from the Jersey incident, the Hummer incident, made me, once again, stronger.
Congratulations.
I've been through everything. So, I mean, being 18, I'm still young, and I think that it just made me stronger as a person, and I can handle adversity real well.
Money. Look, man.
Magic and Bird,
Swishies.
Bron and Melo. Doesn't have the same ring yet, but who knows?
I did karate, boy.
I really can't explain how excited I'm going to be on June 26th.
You ain't gonna give me no idea.
I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to cry when they call my name. I don't know if I'm going to smile. I don't know how I'm going to react.
Melo, shut up, man. You got my stuff now. Now save my stuff. Yeah. All right, man. All right, man. Keep working. I'll see you on Tuesday. Yeah.
When I put on that uniform for the Cavs, you know, me being in my hometown, I'm going to represent the right way.
Something on my mouth? I can't be on TV with stuff on my mouth.
It's yours. It's cameraman. It's the cameraman's pitch. This is his favorite, so I'm going to put it back in here for you. I'll take the green one because I love money.
I forgot. Make sure you get this. Griffey, you don't want none of me in them games. You make it swing a bat better than me, run them bases better than me, or catching the outfield better than me. But you can't see me in them video games, Griff. Make sure you get that.
The jump. In high school, the two players faced off, and it was Carmelo's Oak Hill High School team that beat LeBron St. Vincent St. Mary's. Squad LeBron had a game-high 36, Melo 34 in the game, but once again, Carmelo got...
Z1079, #1 for Cleveland's blazing hip-hop and R&B. It's your girl, Robin Simone, still doing it real big. And you could be one of those walking out of here with some LeBron James gear. We've got the limited edition generation shoe, the Zoom generation shoe. And the leather bag he totes to and from the games, you got those. And also, we got 3 King jerseys to give away. I'm glad that not only is he from Cleveland, but he's a positive role model to all of the youths here. And with that, we're trying to raise money for Cleveland Public Schools. And what better person to represent than LeBron James? Everybody's talking about the Cavs.
We believe we have the foundation, the things are starting to come together with the core group that we have and the coaching staff we have now to get there, but it is going to take time.
Other than sleeping, is there any time when you're by yourself?
No, but I don't like being by myself.
Really?
You know, I love to amuse people, you know, my family. I love being around my family, and I won't be able to amuse them if I'm by myself. Then they think I'm crazy.
But I mean, isn't there a time where you just say, hey, this is too much. I need to close the door and be by myself for a while?
That's when I fall asleep.
In addition to the fashion show and charity auction, there is a middle school poetry and art contest. The winners get 4 tickets each to the Nuggets game.
He plays like Jordan, but only better. I bought his jersey and his sweater. I want to be like LeBron, my favorite player. LeBron, 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 a basketball phenom.
Make some noise for LeBron James!
Nah, I don't deal with tickets.
Did you tell them?
Yeah, I told them don't call me for tickets. No, I'm tired right now. I need to get some sleep before the game.
He's nervous, sorry.
No, not nervous.
Tell me the truth.
I will be before the game, but once the tip ball started, I'll be all right.
All right, Brian, good luck tonight. We appreciate it, man.
Of the NBA universe.
He's the best player I ever played against by far. And even since my first 3 games in the NBA, he's the best player I ever played against.
9 and gold, that's what they call the uniform colors. Hey, LeBron. Found him a loose ball. And
it just looks clunky on the offensive end.
There's lack of clunkiness.
And that's the difference there from 18-year-old LeBron James and any other 18-year-old. Got the steal, is actually guarding Carmelo, came behind, got the ball, is going to challenge Marcus Camby. Marcus just kind of grabs him. Not on this young kid. He's got the ability and the strength of a 26-year-old and finishes strong.
Chance to tie the game as well.
Hey, Brad, I told you guys.
Over with this Jay-Z courtside rocking the mic. Now, listen, you got a relationship with both guys, so you are about as unbiased as it comes. When you look at both Melo and Carmelo's game, Melo and LeBron's game, which game do you like better?
Oh, man, that's a tough one. I think Carmelo plays smooth, under control. But I think LeBron James, he just got it all. His passing, it just takes it to another level.
Now, Jay-Z, are you saying that because you got Nike King James on your feet right now?
I don't really got on King James, but I do. Don't say that I got to deal with Reebok right now. But I think I just got $1 billion out of this guy right here next to me, so we all good.
Now, your boy P. Diddy just ran the New York Marathon. Can we look for you to be doing anything like that, 26.2 miles?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
I'm cool.
26 miles too much?
0.2, yeah, 26 miles. Yeah, I can do the 0.2.
But Puffy did come to you. He came to 40-40 to your nightclub afterwards.
40 Club. He was limping. He got cramps at the 11th mile. His feet was bleeding. He had a videotape. It was real. It looked bad. It looked bad.
The 3 pairs of Adidas that we're wearing over here courtside. I guess we got it all covered now. Davis got open for the jumper. And here comes LeBron with the ball in his hands. And the lob, Ilgauskas, just like that, a good meeting between LeBron James and Carmelo Anthony, and several hugs followed as they got out on the court. The little taps here and there between friends, but it appears the game's going to get...
Exploit immediately with the little guy.
James found Boozer, terrific look, and Carlos right. Score on this ball club a year ago, averaged better than 18 a game. Post up LeBron James will go sweetly to the glass for his first field goal of the evening.
Well,
LeBron James with Ricky Davis, Darius Miles, Carlos Boozer, and Z is LeBron James. Will Cavaliers now can cut it to 8, maybe to 7. James off hesitation. Beautiful look to Zadrunas, who punched it home. How about the vision of the rookie from Akron, LeBron James, as the Cavaliers trying to climb back to it.
LeBron coming down. He sees the play right now. That's why when he made the move, he knew exactly where to go with that pass, and good finish by Z. Good pass. But he saw that right from the beginning.
Miles will come away with it. LeBron from deep and fill it up. Boozer with a steal. Now James on the move. And one coming for LeBron James, hanging in the air and taking the hit from Reggie Miller.
This is where the Cavaliers are at their best. When they cause turnovers, they get the rebound or whatever, but they get in the open floor fast. Boozer right there for the pass, and it gets up to LeBron right away, and LeBron does a veteran move here by holding on to the ball.
And Indiana's up 8. James on the attack. LeBron James with that finger roll that fell.
Good inside move off early in the game.
Harrington already was 6. LeBron James whirling off that left rimmer. LeBron James, Chris Mihm, and Sagana Diop for the Cavaliers. A deep jumper for LeBron James went down, and that's a triple for the wonder. He got men up at the mountain. James on the push. LeBron James with a left hand and got it to fall.
Take him, young fella. Take him to that hoop. I love it.
Swatted Jermaine O'Neal. It led to the LeBron James push.
Immediately, it seems like the offensive team always scores the next time around.
Ben O'Neal's now got 10. Oh, look at LeBron James as he went high to bring it down.
He's forcing the ball, going inside, and things are happening good for him.
And it's slapped away, but Sagana Diop got it back. LeBron James to bury the jumper.
Isn't it amazing how
really threading the needle?
And the reason why it's such a great pass, it wasn't the first guy, the second guy he passed the ball to, because Chris Mihm had moved also in position. He found Sagana. Good to see you.
James trying to back down Reggie Miller. LeBron left-handed, so sweetly off the glass and found the bottom of the well. Basketball on the move as we watched LeBron on the previous trip finish with a left hand.
Here's LeBron again, backing him down, and he gets here. He gets the little skip step and uses the left hand from the right side of the board.
backhand right there. Uses the left hand. Boy, that's sweet. I like that.
LeBron is naturally left-handed.
Yes, he is.
With the left
he writes his left hand.
Cavaliers right here on Fox Sports Net. Cavaliers in their home whites with the new expression of wine and gold. This is LeBron James. Oh, was that pure as he'll knock down his first deep finishing. LeBron James now as the Cavaliers push it. James to unload. LeBron James connects on his second mid-range jumper.
Why? It's pretty much all jump shots.
LeBron James with that spot-up triple. That's right there.
Oh, he's feeling it from the perimeter.
Boozer gave it up to LeBron James. LeBron James is feeling it here in the opening quarter. Just scored. Ira Newble battled Van Horn. James in the open floor. Great look to Mim. Fly into the 10.
LeBron James going to put it into another gear here. Got to the middle, head up. The sharp bounce pass didn't
clean. Look at LeBron James' athleticism. Rumble into the rim to crush it.
Somehow or other, I think that's going to be a highlight play.
I believe you.
Tonight, tomorrow, and then when's our next game? Miami. We're going to see that a few times.
Wide receiving All-American that he was in Akron, St. Vincent, St. Mary. The athleticism of LeBron James on display at the gun.
Quick hands by Carlos Boozer. The errant outlet pass, but LeBron James creating something out of almost nothing. The bad pass and the cut off the elbow there. And many times the Cavaliers will just waltz through there, but that time
in the opening quarter. LeBron James wrapped around to Chris Mim. James delivery.
This is just a beautiful feed by LeBron James. You mentioned in the first half.
Opening quarter. Here it is again. Sets in the double. Manny right on the ollie will step through. LeBron James. The deep jumper is right there.
He was open the first time.
Down to 9 to end the third. LeBron James now. Going to raise up and fill it up. Jumper looks real good. Burst. And really haven't let the throttle up. LeBron James backing everybody away. He wants to take Van Horn. Step back three. Got it. Why not? Feeling it.
Is in the air. Just got it up on the rim, almost throwing it to himself.
LeBron James will raise up and splash his first jumper of the night.
Perimeter player.
Well, Ricky Davis was swaddled up. LeBron to triple. Book it. Oh, it looks pure when it leaves the hand. LeBron James.
Because it's always a little bit more difficult guarding lefties because you don't see them that often.
LeBron under the rack. Chris Mim found him. Quick do. Wayne Wade gave it right up to Carlos Boozer. LeBron James is on the sprint. The quicks of LeBron. No look to Miles, who will bring it down hard. Decisions in the open floor from the All-American.
Well, you know, and I'd love to see LeBron James do that more and more. Just push the ball.
Ryan Grant giving it away to Zadrunas. LeBron James will fade away and stick it. That's pretty.
That's tough by leaps and bounds. Not only on a daily basis.
Darius Miles, Carlos Boozer, Zadrunas Ilgauskas. Cavaliers starting unit. High up top from James to Darius Miles, who punches it home. Well, the Heat normally just 35% for the floor. LeBron James splashing that long distance. Youngest player ever to start in a Miami Heat uniform. How about the look from LeBron as he found Zadrunas heading right to the rack?
I don't care how.
Look at LeBron's vision.
Well, there it is. Again, he can't see. The arms weren't as outstretched as I thought they were. But again, he just
down the Wade missed jumper. LeBron James, so very athletic, high in the rafters. Darius Miles has picked up his game here in the third quarter. Folks, that's special. You can't be ordinary. Boozer had his hand on it, got another Cavalier steal. Davis in a hurry. Gave it up to LeBron James, who glides to the hole and finishes. LeBron James backing down 6'1" Mike James. Boozer to slash to the hole, and that jump hook going. Miles tried to push it right back. LeBron James to triple. Got it. Nothing but cord for LeBron. He's been.
It's uncanny how these guys just seem to good inside moves.
And Darius Miles found his way to James to triple. LeBron James splashing that home run hit for the Cavaliers. Mechanically looking much better on the release.
Well, when he has a chance to set him.
Extremely impressive. Ilgauskas found a slashing LeBron James. How about that for body control and strength using the glass? Now the shot clock's at 7. LeBron James to lift it from deep and fill it up. Had a foot on that triple shot clock. Willie Green got fleeced. 5 seconds left. Take off. Touchdown for LeBron James as he pounded it off. Eric Snow skating baseline but didn't finish. James in a hurry. LeBron gave it up to Boozer, who'll rock the rim. Intelligence, Matty, about how after McKee beat him. The decision-making from LeBron James.
Yeah, and this is why I'm sure Paul Silas's coaching staff want to see LeBron be the push.
Boozer will pull off his 8th board of the night. Davis way upstairs. Oh, the explosion from the wonder kid, LeBron James way up top.
Well, Ricky Davis minding his P's and Q's, trying to get minutes on the floor, has basically just given up the ball. This one happened to be a perfect feed.
One field goal attempt tonight. Ilgauskas in a triple team and found LeBron by Carlos Boozer. James in a hurry. No look to Davis, who floats to the rim. Terrific vision from LeBron James.
Wow.
Open floor.
In the middle again, and you know, as soon as you see him looking to the left, invariably that pass is coming back to the right. But I think the
Allen Iverson. Darius Miles to the offensive end. Great look from Ricky Davis to LeBron James for the quick hit. Left it away. A lot of numbers. Miles. Give it up to James, who'll crush it as the Cavaliers rolled in a wave of wine and gold to the offensive end.
There's that little lob alley-oop that you were saying you didn't like.
Oh, Sue said that. That was... Gets stops at the defensive end.
Carlos Boozer had 2 choices on this outlet pass, and he chose Darius Miles. Most times I would throw the ball to LeBron James, let him be the playmaker, but Darius Miles delivers that little scoop.
In his playing days in high school. LeBron James turning the corner and going glass to knock down that jump. Chris Mim and Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Rounding out Paul Silas' unit. Now James against Kyle Korver. LeBron will unload and knock it down.
Cavaliers.
LeBron James to lift it for the tie and knock it out. Big jumper that goes for LeBron is on the floor now. Snow to trigger. Had it slapped away, did Korver by LeBron James. Oh, James flying out of nowhere. Matty, can he go from point A to point B in a lightning quick hurry?
Well, this is terrific execution, and Korver is open. And I noticed in college, he had the quick release. He took way too much time there, and it enabled LeBron didn't fall for it. We're trying to figure out why Mike Dunleavy would start the rookie Kamen against the Z. Look out. Somehow or other.
And LeBron James said, I'm going to the hole.
Well, what happened was it was not a real initial fast break situation, but the Clipper.
Now LeBron James on the attack. Ricky Davis will. Paul Silas telling LeBron James, now let's get after it. James inside. Oh, was that athletic and pretty. And a nice look, too, from Darius Miles. As you were referring to from LeBron James.
Yeah, that pick set up there by Carlos Boozer at the high right elbow. Well, he had a poor game, but at the end of the night, he hit.
Oh, LeBron James. See, when we tell stories about other folks, LeBron says, Ilgauskas never got it to the rim. James in a hurry. LeBron James found Ricky Davis to bury that jumper. LeBron just got, it seems like Matty. Davis in a hurry. James, touch pass. Z, who missed it. Oh, they love this basketball at Gund Arena.
Better than this, we've already seen some highlight plays. This is absolutely good. 6 out of 8 from the field. Wide open spaces down the lane as LeBron James got by the well.
Cavaliers running the floor with a lot of white shirts. LeBron James rising high. The double on Ricky Davis. Got to swing the basketball way up top, and LeBron James will rock the rim.
And that was clearly ad-lib. Ricky laughed a little bit as he had to double.
Quentin Richardson, who doesn't believe it.
Yeah, just a little bit of a hesitation by Ricky Davis. as Corey Maggette got caught looking the other way, and LeBron James getting up, and he got it back, and it lost out of his hands, but LeBron James.
The age that he could hold up with that.
Oh, he should. He's 18. He should be able to play 40 minutes. Come back and play 40 minutes 2 or 3 nights in a row.
But you see his running gait so unorthodox. He's really limping.
LeBron James, like you said, John, looked like he was going to pass it, and he takes off, and at the last minute, nice shot off the glass, wisely goes.
Outside shooting capabilities of this Cavalier team. Nice pass.
What a pass. Well, beats the buzzer, but it won't go. And now LeBron James with it.
Now you have Olo Candy out there taking 15-footers.
James just creates.
Get into the lane. McLeod. No step help by the big men defenders.
Chop gives it to Ilgauskas, no good. And the follow by LeBron James.
And with LeBron not having one of his better nights, where else are they going to look? Suggested that LeBron might be the next guy to average a triple-double because, you know, he's very close almost every night. Nice give and go with Chop. But Oscar said that
he continues to dominate. Here's LeBron. Nice little fadeaway over the top of a bigger man. Off the dribble, and then again. A nice little give-and-go effort. And that's just instinct. I mean, how many 18-year-olds that are playing for effort in their defense? It's the truth machine. There's no hiding.
LeBron James fights his way in, plus the foul.
Not a lot of people can do that in the league right now, Bill. Point guards at 6'8", 18 years old, must remind you. This guy's taking
those guys who come straight out of high school. There's Mim ahead of everyone, and here's LeBron James goes over to Kevin Garnett, gives him a hug as if to say thank you very much for blazing the trail for me to come to the NBA. And I'm sure KG saying stay focused. Free well.
Muhammad miss. Kevin Ollie now. LeBron James fly into the hoop, and that'll go down. Beautiful.
His mind right away, he was going to shoot the ball before it actually presented itself. Whoa!
Did you see LeBron James come out on the defensive end? Just get out of here, Deion Glover. Atlanta with a 6-point lead when we come back.
LeBron getting the inside position. Oh, man, that should be a flagrant foul.
By the rookie from France, Boris Diaw. LeBron will rip the jumper in a tough.
Somebody has to go to the basket sometime. There you go, LeBron.
LeBron James drawing the oohs and ahs is flying high.
LeBron James understanding one thing. Go to the basket when you must, especially when you're having outside problems. He's been doing that basically ever since the first quarter when he knew his jumper was off, but he rose up very high to lay it down in the basket and up it. But down the floor, always looking to play the game the right way. He gets it.
Miles with a rip away. LeBron James with that quick throwdown to get the Cavaliers finally. Cavaliers down 9. James got another chance to look at it, and he'll stick his first jumper. Baron Davis doing some of everything. LeBron James will fade away and knock it down. LeBron James is going to hoist a 3, and that'll go down for
St. Mary's High School. Simply put, his game is awesome. Only a sophomore and just 16 years old. He's Akron's #1 attraction.
When I go out on the floor, I play like it's my last game because it might be my last game, you know. So I got to give it my 110%, and I want to help my team get the victory, and I please the crowd a little bit just so they can keep coming back.
The fans keep coming back and then some. The school's 1,200-seat gymnasium could not support the demand of those flocking to see James. Thus the move to the Jar and the capacity crowds. We would have to go back to 1979 and Clark Kellogg at St. Joe's to find such monumental hype surrounding a prep star from Northeast Ohio. Although some national publications have James rated as the top sophomore in the country, he always puts the team first. He's consumed with winning. That's why the Fighting Irish are the #1 ranked team in Division III and on pace for their 2nd consecutive state championship.
I got the confidence that if I pass the ball to my teammates, they're going to be able to finish, hit the open shot, or make the layup. And it goes both ways because they know if they throw it to me, I can make the shot too.
James is also a talented wide receiver on the Irish football team. At 6'6", he has Randy Moss-like skills. Destined for greatness on the hardwood, James says he'll decide after basketball season if he'll continue to play football. And because he's only a sophomore, colleges can't contact him until next year, which also brings to mind the possibilities of foregoing college completely and fulfilling his lifelong dream of playing in the NBA.
We have to see when I cross that road. Not just me, how my mom thinks about it, and my coaches. So when my senior season comes, we'll make that decision.
What a play in Columbus. All eyes at the Schottenstein Center will be on super sophomore LeBron James. James, who led the Fighting Irish to the state title as a freshman, has been named the top high school sophomore in the country by the Sporting News. The 6'6" star is averaging 25.5 points, 7.5 rebounds, and 7 assists a game. Kevin Garnett's a complete player, so is LeBron James. Akron St. Vincent St. Mary plays Haviland Wayne Trace Wednesday afternoon at 2 o'clock in the Division III state semifinals.
And to get a lot of attention, you know. Sometimes it goes to some people's head, but me, it don't go to my head. You got to put your mind to it if you're going to really want to play this game, and you got to work every day as hard as you can.
LeBron James is simply the greatest 15, 16-year-old kid I've ever seen in my life. At this point in his life, he is the most mature on the court and the most gifted on the court. He has a chance, when it's all over, to be one of the greatest players ever to play the game.
I just want to come here and play hard. It really doesn't matter if I'm the best player in the camp. You know, I still know what I can do. I don't want to be like Kobe Bryant. I just want to accomplish the things that he accomplished, like winning the championship, you know, All-Star, just doing those things. I just wanted to come in and play hard just like any other day and try to help our team win, but we didn't.
Kwame Brown never indicated to me. There's one young man in this camp, he's not even a senior, who, if he keeps his attitude, is a lock NBA basketball player. The rest of them really have a lot of work ahead of them. Their bodies have to develop, but it'll be interesting to see what happens. I hope the ones that are ready make the right decisions. I hope the ones that aren't ready do not jump too quick.
What do you like about the kids? Now, how do you describe this shot attempt? The spin dribble in the backcourt, yes. That's 3 guys he's gone by, 4, 5. And then throw it up as you're getting hammered to the floor with the left hand. Why not?
And you have to remember, this is a guy who's 6'8", 240 pounds, and still able to do that.
With his left.
And, you know, sometimes you get crazy talking about too much of what the kid does. Wow, what a great pass in this. But, I mean, that's a sensational pass that John.
Leroy Richardson, Mark Davis blow the whistles tonight. Post up for LeBron James. James will come to work, and the floater falls. That's something to take down the Miller miss. LeBron James in the open floor. James with a good dish to the reversing Ira Newble.
LeBron James always having the head up, always
rebuffed him. Swatted it away. LeBron James to raise up and ring up that jumper.
Now, Michael, that's fundamentally sound there. If you're going to run the break, but what he does, he gets his head up right away, gets into the middle on the break. All fundamentally sound. That's why good things are happening.
The floor and starting early with his offense.
You know, Michael, I think posting him up early is a key because
for this ball club to take necessary steps. Ilgauskas went down deep to LeBron James on a push out.
Something's going to happen.
James going to go all the way to the hole and finger roll.
LeBron
for the Cavaliers tonight. Looking off, LeBron James and gliding. LeBron James has ripped down his 5th board here of the night. James will give it up to Newble. Ira Newble to stroke the baseline. LeBron James wants to push it. LeBron James took the bump, put it down with one more coming from the line. The bump, the bucket, LeBron James.
Good move inside. It's good to see LeBron he's awakened. But LeBron is ready to go now. Nice crossover dribble into the middle and good balance to turn his shoulder.
Inside the 4-minute mark here in quarter number 3. LeBron James, great give up to Ilgauskas. Al Gasol trying to make his move baseline, and Cavaliers took it away. Ricky Davis way up in the rafters. The explosive throwdown.
Cavaliers started the game. Up top goes LeBron James for the throw down. But this is the pace that the Cavaliers started the game. The up-tempo on defense and then throwing it down on offense.
That's the play of the night, brought to you by Kraft. For great food ideas, log on to Kraft.
Looking for a foul that time, didn't get it.
James for three. Get it! LeBron James burying the 9th board of the night to go along with 17 points. Davis through a seam. James for three. LeBron James dialing up some major league.
That's the key.
James looking to take Mike Miller. LeBron with that floater that's perfect. He's taken over the All-American from St. Vincent, St. Mary. Let's do it. Got a fight and scratch. James on the rip away. LeBron, take off and touchdown.
Well, he is great at playing that passing lane in key situations. Great at that.
Absolute explosiveness from one end to the other. Flying his way to the hoop, LeBron James.
Trying to get the crowd involved because he knows he's going to need that crowd this next 2.5 minutes.
The basketball away and then took off and threw it down hard.
Well, LeBron seems to have a knack for knowing when to move into position on those particular plays because he does that a lot in the... On a break again. Nice steal by LeBron. And boy, he saw it.
Sagana Jeff will give it up. Shot clock at 9. LeBron James going to the hoop with a left hand. Left hand taking some contact to do it.
And that's what it took, a strong play that time. Almost like he was playing football on a down and out. When he turned that corner, he meant business. Put that shoulder into Swift. Swift couldn't do anything about it. Laid it up with the left hand. The man can play the game. Good solid move. Oh yes, good balance too.
LeBron James for three in the lead and fill it up.
To dunk in traffic in amongst the big folks.
LeBron James will rock the rim. Darius Miles made eye. LeBron James rising high in the rafters as Darius Miles found him.
Some help.
LeBron James against Arenas. LeBron will fade away and stroke it.
Now you can tell from the
James. Much stronger than Larry Hughes. LeBron will finish in traffic at the rim. Who's the funniest Cavalier to Carlos Boozer? LeBron James will raise up a beat on the glass on the defensive end.
Yeah, where's that Carlos Boozer who's a good defensive rebounder?
How about the no look? Now floor vision, LeBron James. With the slashing Dare was the call.
It looked like LeBron James lost the handle but had his head up all along and knew exactly.
We approach 30 seconds left. LeBron James to the hoop. LeBron acrobatic going glass. He's a little upset he got that late whistle on the push. LeBron James to the rack. Well, LeBron couldn't finish it. Got to stay with it and flipped it in the hoop.
Yeah, well, LeBron got
off the Boozer pick. Foul Boozer to the rack and he punched it home.
To play every last second.
This will help. Braun on the steal. Look at him fly to the rim. Way up in the rafters and bring it down hard. Is he in the open floor?
Wow, he's good for at least 2 of these a game. Anticipating the pass, jumping into the passing lane. Even the other night in the loss to, what do we know, Denver. He had...
Bremer split the pair. LeBron James just
Now he gets whipped on this play. He is beaten, but the Larry Hughes not respecting LeBron James' defense.
Tried to reverse, but Boozer pulled it down. LeBron James to push it. James in the middle and stroking it. Cavaliers really getting things done on the offensive glass. Rainbow jumper for LeBron James. LeBron James looking to take Yuri Welch. James in a traffic and connecting on that fadeaway jumper. Lucas Banks with a floater taken down by Carlos Boozer. Numbers for the Cavaliers. Great look from LeBron James, and Keatrick Brown will dial up that quick deuce.
Fundamentally,
Boston. Tony Batiste starting in the middle for the Cavaliers. Strip away LeBron James. LeBron going to challenge Chris Mim. Isn't that a sweet delivery with a left hand?
But he got hit in the eye, and I think he wants to take a good look at it. Good pass by LeBron inside the booze.
Take it away. Offensive foul on Carlos Boozer as Chris Mim. I don't know. Mim looked to be moving, and Austin, you know, there's in this league, and then under the hoop, defensive players usually won't get that call that often.
No, they won't, because Chris definitely made this year. He's on target.
LeBron James again being checked by Ricky Davis. James bouncing, tremendous no look to Tony Batiste, who rattled that iron. And Battie is going to get whistled for a delay of game technical for hanging on the rim. LeBron James looking to oohs and ahs, no looking.
Nice pass by LeBron inside. And
we're both the only two in the NBA to average 20 points or better, 6 rebounds and 6 assists or better. But both Paul Pierce and LeBron fell off those marks. And we are inside the 2-minute mark. LeBron James got it. James
and you've been out as long as he has. It's your legs is what leads you. That's where he's having his problem.
Spectacular move by LeBron James, hanging in the air, drawing contact, and he'll get to the free throw line with it on the push by Michael Stewart.
LeBron going across.
A chance to tie this trip. LeBron James fouled on the way in. No basket. Basket guard. LeBron James attacking. LeBron James has 6.
A couple years ago, 6'11" from Poland. Had some big nights. After that, he was a part of the Stephon Marbury deal. LeBron James to raise up and rip that deep jumper. Put LeBron in double.
One of this trip.
The East Coast swing as Sean Marion misfired on that short jumper. LeBron James looking to take Lampe. Step back jumper is right there. Lampe was on that yo-yo mark.
They had an opportunity to take a quick shot early, but pulled it out. Make Phoenix play a little defense.
Wow, is that special? LeBron James with a rip. James, that looked like 48 minutes is 48 minutes. LeBron James, that's soft and pure as he triggered that jumper.
Green has 20, Stoudemire has 19, Richardson has 18 and hasn't scored since the break. Stephen Hunter with 14.
Drew Gooden underneath.
Phoenix has too many good offensive players to where if they get wide open shots, they're going to make you pay. LeBron James.
You know, that's his first field goal.
The 3 did not see it, so I don't want to hear lights.
It's like Coke light. That was light. LeBron James off the inbounds.
Rebound, 1 miss, and come back and push and score. Watch out.
There's a lob ahead to James, who guides it in on the feed from Snow.
But LeBron James energizing his team, and this is a big play right here. And for those that opened the doors and made it chilly inside, they certainly are missing a big finish. But LeBron James, who only had 2, now has 8 here in the 4th quarter of play.
LeBron James flares into the corner for 3. LeBron James connecting. Missing here with 1:06 left.
The best opportunity for LeBron James is in transition right now to make a play.
James on the drive with a jam. 32 points for LeBron James. What is 32 in the 4th?
When you talk about great players, they find ways to win games, to will their team back into a ball game, and then LeBron James with thunder. That's 5 quick points, and the gun is alive because of King James.
The 4th.
LeBron James in transition was looking for that seam and found it and hammered home that shot, and you can tell the bench loved it.
The Key Arena coming up next on ESPN.
Here is what the Suns have. They have 1 full timeout at the 2:20s. Can't have 2:20s. Can only have 1. And the Cavaliers have 1:20 left.
Cleveland advances the ball. Eric Snow to make the inbounds pass.
22nd timeouts do not carry over. LeBron James.
Gilgauskas a straight on 3. How about that? How about that? Marion. Cleared by LeBron James.
And they have a 4-on-3. They got to go.
Right there is Gooden. And LeBron James found him. Steve Nash.
Joe Johnson, they close out on him. Richardson gets the three up, and it's blocked by LeBron.
Two to go to, and it's cost them game down to 130.
You can pretty much take it back to when Stoudemire fouled out. LeBron James, a spectacular drive. Double. He played like that tonight. I mean, he didn't have the doubles and the assists and rebounds, although he's only one off in rebounds, and maybe some missed shots cost him some assists. But
well, when he
set up, the young man from Canton does such wonderful work. Now James working with Ilgauskas. LeBron bouncing into the paint. How strong was that? Exploding and.
The first 5 minutes.
They got themselves back in the game with the first 6 minutes of the third quarter. LeBron James, the baseline fade away and ring it up over the top of Jarvis Hayes. LeBron has got 17. Snow to rake it away. He'll push with LeBron James. James will cross over and get to the free throw line. Point lead, and we're going to approach the 9-minute mark on this trip. James will step back and stick it. Give him 6 in a row.
On this team, they're ready to die, but you have to put the fork in them. You can't continue to let them hang around.
LeBron James will head to the rack. Yeah, you can put that down. +1 on the Gilbert Arenas foul.
Position, and he passed it to the opposite side where the defender couldn't get to him. Only thing the defender could do, Michael, was foul. LeBron had the position. He just waltzes in for the shot.
LeBron will, it's led to rejections like this from LeBron James, which allowed the Cavaliers to go from one end to the other. LeBron with a swat, LeBron with the float to the hoop at the other end. That's a play of the game brought to you by Kraft, and for great food ideas, log on to craftfoods.com, as LeBron James was absolutely magnificent at both ends of the floor. One on James, and this is second year. Coming back so strong. LeBron with that quick baseline throwdown as Drew Gooden made the extra pass.
Well, I think you said before the game, Michael, and you know, this is a team that's capable. They just hadn't played well early in the season.
And LeBron James with that tough jumper fading away, and it went down for James. Well, LeBron numbers for McGinnis. Give it up to LeBron James, gliding to the hole. LeBron got his own and finished strong.
Good push out, good.
Before the game, I said, you look a little bit different in this Warriors uni, young man.
Well, he sure does. Obviously a staple with the Los Angeles Lakers for the last few years. You know, decided for a change of scenery. You know, of course, getting
turnover. Cavaliers have numbers. Well, LeBron James thought about that three. Lucius Harris on the floor. Now James will trigger the triple. LeBron James from long distance dialing up the three for the Cap. Shot the basketball much better the other day. LeBron James with that send away on Mike Dunleavy. And then Derek Fisher. Both of them have played in big games in the months of May and June. LeBron James again, raise up, and he'll ring up another triple.
I tell you what, he's really
only 20 years old, Mark.
He is. There's a lot of upside to this young man. Obviously, Jerry Sloan was high on him.
And LeBron James is absolutely scalding here tonight as faced Golden State on 7 of 13 from the floor, and we're even again at 47 apiece. Ansu Cisse trying to force LeBron James baseline. James wrapped around, fading away, and draining that jumper as he schooled Ansu Cisse. Golden State better than 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists.
Obviously, I had a chance to play with Ron Harper, and obviously one of the great players that come through the Cleveland Cavalier franchise. And, you know, as you see LeBron James, pretty reminiscent of the first half. Golden State jumped out early on the Cavs. Looks like they're trying to do the same thing here in the third quarter.
A pretty look from LeBron James, and Drew Gooden will rock that rim as James found 18 minutes on the floor. Murphy trying to keep another offensive board alive. That off the Speedy Claxton miss. On LeBron James using the Ilgauskas picks. James with the explosiveness. That quick first step on his bounce to the rim. He's got 23.
Continue shooting the ball as well as they did in the first half.
Isolation LeBron James. Going to back down Richardson. LeBron's going to touch that up. Mark, when he lowers that shoulder.
Look right now, Eric Snow handling the ball with Jeff McGinnis and LeBron James coming off looking for shots. See if they can't put a little drive to the hoop right there by LeBron James.
Isn't that something special? LeBron James turning the corner and thumping it hard as James now with 30, and that'll get everybody excited inside Gundar. James against Dunley. Inside, Ilgauskas will float it up and down, +1.
His own putback wouldn't go down. Had a couple of opportunities. LeBron James in a hurry. James ball faking and gliding his way to the hoop.
That was just a terrific.
Uniforms tonight, combination of orange and silver. LeBron James again gliding baseline. Another.
Here's there for the Cavs. A guy by the name of Mike Sanders that came in and, you know, he just did what was asked of him. Played the defense, did the dirty work as LeBron James makes another terrific move.
It's left. Basketball in the hands of LeBron James. Being checked by Keith Bogan. James will raise up and stick it. Well, the strength of LeBron James contained within. Cavaliers with a 7-point advantage. James with 10, backing up the 11 from James baseline. The size on Keith Bogan. Well, LeBron will back him down. It went, but gentleman right there that wears number 23 in the wine and gold at 28.6 a game. James hopping his way in the paint. Robert Traylor to stroke the jumper. Hey, Mark, that's 5 assists for LeBron James. I saw the lead shrink down to 1. Shot clock at 5. LeBron James thinking about that deep 3 and splashing the triple. I told you he,
like we said, the hustle points, the loose balls are all going Charlotte's way right now, and you know they've made this a basketball game.
LeBron James will step back and stroke the 3. Shoot it, young James, ever so confident, good and on the save. McGinnis will give it up. LeBron James! LeBron loves levitation here in Charlotte.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. I'll tell you what, that dunk was, oh man. When David Thompson stands up and gives you a standing O, you know it's pretty good.
Mark, look at the takeoff here.
Then he takes off and just, oh man, was he up. It's not even as good on TV as it was in person, I don't think.
Our Pontiac excitement replay, and yes, David Thompson. Best tonight. Let's take a look at our McDonald's Arm 11, and it's LeBron James in high fly artistry.
Well, that brought the whole house down. Everybody was talking about it at halftime. Just the elevation, unbelievable.
And it's
see if the Cavs can't capitalize here, push this lead out a little bit. Finish up this quarter strong.
LeBron James found Ira Newble, who rocks the rim. Ah, the vision and the court artistry of LeBron James. That beautiful bounce pass to Ira Newble.
Once again, he just saw Capono turn his head.
Wallace tries to reverse in the crowd. Tractor Trailer and Scott Williams denied him. LeBron James, look out! With some punctuation to it as James again rising high.
They're running the fast break now. When you get the ball into the scoring area that fast and you get it to LeBron James, you can just sit back and watch the music because he's getting ready to play some pretty tunes.
You like that sweet spring music LeBron plays, huh?
Well, LeBron, he always gives you something different, too. That time he did a two-hand throwdown that time on the dunk. Gets the ball over his shoulder, turns, nobody there, then you know what he's going to do with it.
James, look at it, Drew Gooden on the block. Now James wants to take Bogan. The strength of LeBron James, and then the elevation with that putback of his own miss.
See, LeBron James.
4 seconds left against Bogan. LeBron James muscling his way to the hoop. It went down. What was going on around him.
You're right. It was almost like a flash fire, Michael. It just kept popping up here and there.
How gorgeous is that, huh? LeBron James bouncing his way to the rim from top to bottom.
LeBron James takes it to scramble points tonight instead of the Cavaliers.
Second chance points as Charlotte has doubled up the Cavaliers. LeBron James being ridden by Keith Bogans. James just threw that in the hole with the left hand after the foul was called.
LeBron James going to the basket, hop, skip, and jump to the hoop.
Manager Deluxe. Westlake G.
Mr.
Gary
G.
Coach keeping things in order down here. LeBron James going to work with strength.
Well, that's one of his patented moves, Michael. The hop, the skip, and the jump to the basket for two from LeBron James. Down the middle, there it is. Patented move by LeBron.
If Jesse Owens had been... Now Brevin Knight trying to play two-man with Melvin Ely. Look at LeBron James.
Oh, yes.
Open floor, James. LeBron will float it home, and one coming on that Charlotte foul. The speed, the explosiveness, absolutely mind-boggling for LeBron James.
Michael, you cannot believe how quick LeBron gets to that ball. And once he gets to the ball, he realized he couldn't elevate the jam, so he went for the easy basket to get the three-point play. Nice strength here. He tried to hold LeBron back. You can't stop LeBron when he gets like that. Let him have the basket.
Well, then LeBron is at 3 double-double
in the second half.
And that rugby scrum underneath the hoop. Jamal Sampson now trying to check LeBron James. That look off from James shots at the offensive end. LeBron James off the slash. LeBron James got the roll. +1. Strength and power personified as he got to the 10 again.
And that's all that was. Strength and quickness. LeBron here, up fake, down low, around the corner, and then up strong for two. Goes to the line for a three-point play. LeBron with the hop, up strong. Gets knocked down, but he still finishes well. He goes to the line for three-point.
Back with his regulars. All right, come on back, and if the Cavaliers get this one securely put away tonight. More expressions of greatness from LeBron James and the Cavaliers tonight. 16-point decision over the Charlotte Bobcats as the Cavaliers placed 4.
Michael Beasley. Michael Beasley, they say, is beastly. Well, now let's meet our celebrity judges, and for that, let's go to our public address announcer, Herlin Robinson.
This first judge led the Louisville Cardinals to a national championship in 1980 before embarking on an 11-year NBA career with the Utah Jazz. He was named Rookie of the Year in the NBA for the 1990-81 season. He averaged more than 16 points per game for his career. His number 35 was retired by the Louisville Cardinals in 1993. Here he is, Dr. Duncan Stein himself, Daryl Griffin. She played her college ball for the Story Tennessee Volunteers, where she rewrote the record book. Her 266 career three-pointer set a mark at UT, while her career 9-16 free throw percentage average is the best in the nation. She was co-MVP of the 2002 Girls McDonald All-American Game with her WNBA career underway, as she was selected by the San Antonio Silver Stars in the 2006 WNBA draft. She is Shauna Zolman. The former Kentucky Wildcat was the 5th pick in the 1986 NBA draft by the New York Knicks. He enjoyed a 7-year career in the NBA with both the Knicks and then the Washington Bullets. A former NBA Slam Dunk Contest winner and current voice of Kentucky basketball, Kenny Skywalker.
Throw it down.
This 3-time National Coach of the Year patrolled the college hardwood for 30 years. His 675 wins rank him 15th all-time Division I history. His team won 2 national championships, played in 6 Final Fours, made 16 Sweet 16 appearances from right here in Louisville, known as Cool Hand Luke, Denny Crum. While playing for Coach Wood at UCLA, star center led the Bruins to 2 NCAA championships, 88 consecutive wins, won 3 straight Player of the Year awards. His NBA career began with the Portland in 1974 as the #1 overall draft pick. During his 13-year career in the NBA, he won 2 NBA championships, 1 NBA MVP award. He was honored as one of the 50 greatest players in the NBA history. In 1993, inducted into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame, current NBA analyst for ESPN and ABC, Bill Walton.
All right, the stage has been set. Let's take a look at this year's rules. Everyone, all 6 contestants will get 2 dunk attempts in the first round. You're allowed to miss once per attempt. You will not allowed to be able to jump over people or props. That's a no-no. The top 3 of our 6 advance to the finals, and once you get to the final round, you will have 2 cracks at it. We will see 2 dunks in the championship round. All right, Dante Green, get ready to tip us off. 6'9", kind of tall for a dunker.
Yeah, and I believe that's a disadvantage. The best tall dunker of all time, in my estimation, was Larry Nance, but you just don't get that Spud Webb-like impact when you have a guy that's so long and athletic.
When you're tall, you got to hang in the air because you don't get the same elevation that those smaller guys get. Oh, not a bad start for Mr. Green.
With the tall man, Amari Stoudemire impersonation.
Oh. Bill Walton gave him an 8.
Basic Vince Carter baseline underneath windmill. But you know, it's smart. It's a nice start because he made his dunk, built a little confidence. All you want to do is just dunk and advance.
So Dante Green will have another attempt here in the first round. Judges say he got a 42 on that first dunk.
I like his strategy because I think he's going to try the Kenny Skywalker dunk that when he won his NBA Slam Dunk Championship, same dunk, and Kenny Walker smiles because he said, yeah, you learned that from me, big man.
Punches it down and gets 3 8s and 2 9s. Bill Walton liked that one a little bit better than the first.
Yeah, strong delivery. Really no deception. This is a power dunk right here, attacking. But see, that's the tall guy and the dilemma. It looks a lot better if you're 6'3", 6'4", and do that dunk.
So a pair of 42s for Dante Green, and he sits down with a first-round total of 84. So next up is another East Coaster, Austin Freeman from Mitchellville, Maryland. He is signed, sealed, and delivered to play for Georgetown.
Now, Eric, what was the deal today with Austin? You know, we were trying to get some insight, and he's the deceptive dunker because he wouldn't tell us anything about what he has in store for us.
Attempt number 1. Oh, my! Rocking the cradle. Nice first effort.
It's very good. And he's got an advantage. At 6'5", he's one of the smaller dunkers. Notice where he leaves from. It's a good start, a little momentum builder. And in case you're wondering, there were 3 of the ladies in this dunk contest this year that wanted to be involved, but they didn't quite measure up.
It was just a couple of years ago that Tennessee's Candace Parker won this event. 45 for Freeman, his first go-round. I'll have another attempt.
When Austin Freeman first dunked the ball, get this, he was only 12 years old. I mean, shouldn't you be learn how to ride a bike and play Little League? He's dunking a basketball.
Here's attempt number 2. That is not officially an attempt. You have to actually forward the basketball towards the rim for it to be an attempt.
Looks like a good toss.
And he gets it to fall. Maybe more power than imagination, but he will take it.
Degree of difficulty brought the points from the judges. Watch, this ball is almost going to go in if he doesn't take it. Great pass to himself.
So, you're going to have your new leader. With 2:45s, Austin Freeman now has 90 points, and he sits down currently in the driver's seat after 2 dunkers.
Now, so far in this event, I believe that you're lacking some of the marquee names, but you have a nice mixture of the premier athletes and the big studly power dunkers. I would put Blake Griffin in that power dunker category. Would you agree?
6'9", 245. Oh, yeah. Ooh, good levitation, though. I like the fact that we're getting guys making their dunks early. And a couple of 10s. 110. Denny Crum liked it.
Yeah, this is a good decision right here. A low difficulty dunk. Nice finish. And put it on the judges. Make them give you a low score. And I thought that was very good. 46 with the style points was very solid. We mentioned about the first time Austin Freeman dunked. The first time that Blake dunked in a game, he was in 9th grade. In a game, in transition.
That's impressive, almost as impressive as that dunk. Not bad. Rocking the cradle, reverse 2 hands. And you're going to have 3 8s and 2 9s. So Blake Griffin, not a bad showing in the first round.
And if he advances, he promised us something special.
So Griffin, give him a 46 in both the first and second attempt, and he's going to sit down as our new leader. He now has 92 points, so he has jumped ahead of Austin Freeman and Dante Green. So we have gone halfway through our first round. We still have the Beasley, Michael Beasley, when we come back.
Opening night is great, isn't it? The anticipation in the air, the ceremonial first pitch that always seems to go awry. It's your number one versus their number one. It's the first hits, home runs, and backward Ks of the season. But the real beauty of opening night is that everyone believes that this could be their year. Major League Baseball on ESPN, the perfect game. Opening night, Sunday night at 8 on ESPN2. Built by the Home Depot.
It's actually illegal to pick those. It's a deer. Where? Hey, buddy. How are you?
Get away from me! What's the problem? It's supposed to be docile! You! Stupid! We're good!
You're so awesome.
Yeah, I know. Let's go pitch a tent.
Powerful odor and wetness protection. Right Guard Sport. Never get caught off guard.
The arrangement was changed. As a matter of fact, there is no arrangement. What are you going to do, throw me off the roof? Well, I don't want to.
Bank-hurt Ruben. I know what that makes me want to do.
Ocean is out for revenge.
I was really hoping to avoid that this time.
And getting even.
You in yet? I hate that question.
Means fixing the odds.
We have to rig craps, blackjack, slots. Can you make it any more complicated?
Ocean's 13. Rated PG-13. Starts June 8th.
I saved close to $200 with you guys. I got the exact same coverage, and getting it was easy. Thank you very much.
Get more for your money at Progressive.com. Progressive. It's about you, and it's about time.
Every single person I talk to on the phone has been courteous, helpful, and friendly. I can hardly believe you're an insurance company.
Call 1-800-PROGRESSIVE. Progressive. It's about you, and it's about time.
Back inside Knights Hall here on the campus of Bellarmine University in Louisville, Kentucky. We now have 3 first-round contestants in the books. Blake Griffin, he's leading the way with 92 points. Austin Freeman, 90. Dante Green, the lid lifter, he had 84, but we still have Patrick Patterson, Jared Bayless, and Michael Beasley still to go. And there is Patrick Patterson, a forward from Huntington, West Virginia, 2-time state champion who has not decided where he's going to play collegiately.
Yeah, and he's not far from Lexington here, one of his choices, and the fans gave him a large ovation when he was announced. Now, Patrick Patterson is a late addition to this, and he said, I represent all of the old school power dunkers.
And his first attempt goes off the back iron. He'll have to make this one or take a 0 on his first attempt. Standard issue. Didn't want to cause too many waves. Had to get something down. And Dr. Duncanstein, did he give him a 6?
I think he put it the wrong way. He was going to put 9, but switch back to an 8. Solid, unspectacular numbers.
So he gets a 40 for his first go at it. Has another attempt in the first round. There is O.J. Mayo looking on at his teammate. Two-handed reverse. And Patrick Patterson. Couple of 8s, couple of 9s.
Well, Patrick Patterson said today at practice, he said, I'm not that great dunker. I really don't have anything special. Don't believe him. In comparison, maybe not the same caliber as the other dunkers, but a pretty good performance. That will put him below the other dunkers, and he's calling home to say, sorry, I tried the best I could.
All right, and here's the man that you feel should be the front runner. He's going last in the first round, but you think he's all that and then some. Michael Beasley.
A leaper and a creative guy. I think we're going to see something pretty special here.
But he's a big fella, listed at 6'10". You still think he can get up?
Well, he's got the kind of power that will set off car alarms out in the parking lot.
And he gets his first dunk to fall. I don't think that was his best effort, but still, a couple of 10s, 3 10s and a 9.
Now let's take a look here. Just something basic. You know, the thing that was hidden in the translation, he went down and hit his hip with the basketball. Maybe we're just getting a little spoiled here. You didn't like that one?